Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of Genshin Saturday and Poor Decisions. Yeah, so, last time I remember saying that, yeah, I'll do all the Windbloom stuff. Yeah, I didn't. So, I'll probably do that eventually, but only after I do two other things. And if we have time, we'll go through the Windbloom. So, well, I'm gonna do this one a little bit in the sense of if there's no voice acting, I'm not gonna bother with it. Oh, it's just a domain. It's probably just talking to this person and then going immediately into it. Okay. Correction.
Sure,
One
I'll play
thing,
you another
which
tune,
is probably more
but it'll
doable,
cost
and then
me.
doing Windbloom stuff. We're doing Daya's story. Yay! Cool. Alright, let me... Oh, because I can't claim a key. Because I can't read, and I literally just exit out of the game. Well, great stream so far, guys. Great stream. Fantastic stream. Hold on. Help. Okay, so that's the plan for today of yeah, simply going through Daya's story quest and then speed run the Windbloom stuff. So, as we do that, yeah, so about that crazy whatchamacallit, I forgot. Oh well. I was gonna say, like, something happening of Genshin last time, and then I forgot what it was. Man, that means the event was terrible. Couldn't remember it. SMH. So, oh yeah. Oh yeah, Alice. The whole, like, circle of, like, the witches and everything. Like, can we still talk about that? Or am I late to the talking about it party? I guess maybe I just can't talk about it. Maybe I'm just not allowed to talk about it, but... Oh, man. That is another step of lore. Considering that these witches now are not part of the world. So maybe they're the Descenders? Because we're December number 4. And then there's the Heavenly Principles. That's probably the first Descender. So then there's 2 and 3. Maybe it's Alice and another witch from that circle? Maybe? I don't know. Or maybe if the Fatui would actually group them together, maybe just the entire Hexa circle are the second or third Descenders. Maybe that's what. Alright, so what is going on? For some reason, Streamlabs does not seem to want to, it doesn't seem to want to capture Genshin for some reason. Hello? Hello?
Right now, I wish I was sitting
Hello?
at the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow, cider in hand.
What is going on? Oh. There we go, got it. Okay. Perfect. Perfect sneeze transition. Let's go. Okay, attempt number 2. Anyways. Ahem. Now then. Daya. Go. You. Grand Bazaar. Awesome. Let's teleport. But yeah, just... So if the Heavenly Principles are the first Descender, then the second Descender is probably like the Witch Circle, the Hexa Witch or whatever. Then there's a third Mystery Descender. And then there's you. And maybe possibly anyone else. Which, one of these could be Aloy, which is the collab character, but no one really cares. No one really cares.
I'm trying to remember. What else did we put on our shopping list? Oh, what a mouth-watering smell. Paimon would know the aroma of biryani anywhere. Let's go get some.
I don't think that was on the list, Paimon.
We can still add it to the list.
No.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. Wasn't expecting to see you here.
Oh, and hello, Dunyazard.
Hello there. Oh, it's been quite a while.
Right, you're cured.
hanging out
Now we can
together.
actually hang out and see how you're
Didn't
doing.
you say last time that you were gonna head back to the desert?
I said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard, not that our friendship was over. We're still the best of friends.
Yeah, wait, yeah, since when did Dea said, like, oh yeah, now that, like, you're healed and everything, bye. Forget about being friends with you. I don't want anything to do with you. Sorry, bye.
The Holmayanis also still post jobs from time to time. Their pay is always generous, so me and the other mercs never pass them up.
I told Dia to just stay at our place when she took one of those jobs a few days ago. My parents were delighted. They even said that it always felt like we were missing someone whenever Dia wasn't around.
More harsh sounds of
That
S's,
sounds
let's
like
go.
something they would say, all right. They're always so welcoming.
Dea's okay.
Anyway, the job is already taken care of, so I was gonna head back to the brigade as soon as I finished a little shopping. But the master kept insisting, and I ended up staying for another day.
And now they're gonna end up staying more days because that's how
You
it
can
works,
stay
Dea.
for as many days as you want, Dia.
Dia.
Father hasn't even gotten around to treating you to his best dishes yet.
You know I'm not the kind of person to stay put in one place like that, my lady. Don't worry, though. There'll always be next time.
But she said they'll treat you to the best dishes. Paimon can't believe you can still refuse that.
I mean, Paimon, did you know that sometimes people just don't care about delicious food? Crazy, I know.
But wait, didn't you say last time that you would take me on a trip to the desert? Why don't you just take me with you today when you leave? There are so many places I still haven't visited yet.
I'm sorry, my lady, but no can do. There's still a few things I need to take care of back at the brigade. Besides, the desert hasn't exactly been the most peaceful place lately.
And she's like, my lady, okay, listen, I'm about to tell you something that's very important. The desert is dangerous. You will die.
Oh, come on.
Elizard or
Not
no.
this again. That's also what you said last time and the time before that.
Yeah, because it's dangerous.
I know, I'm sorry. Just give me some more time, and I promise I'll plan the best trip ever for you.
When I hire mercs to do stuff for me.
All right, fine. To be perfectly honest, it's not that I wanted to go, it's more like I feel like something is off about you lately. Ever since you first set foot on the estate a few days ago, you've been acting anxious and even paranoid. Have you been delaying our trip because you've run into some kind of trouble?
Nah, are you kidding? You're worrying too much.
She lied as naturally as she
Did you
breathes.
swear on that? Friends shouldn't lie to each other, you know. I wouldn't pry any further if you're willing to swear on what you just said. But if something really is bothering you, then just tell me. You know I'll help you however I can.
And that's why I can't tell you.
Oh, looks like Dunyarzad was onto something.
You're too perceptive, my lady. Seems I can't hide anything from you. I just thought that nothing good could come out of telling you about the messy happenings of mercenaries. Knowing too much only leads to more trouble. Mercenary life is a dog-eat-dog world where Mora reigns supreme. Everything operates on a completely different set of rules.
That doesn't change anything about what I just said, though. We're still friends, and I can only support you if I understand what's bothering you.
Okay, well, here's the deal. Mercs fighting with one another, Dunyazard. So if two of them fight with each other and I have to break it up each and every time, you tell me, what can you do?
My lady.
Nothing.
You're not gonna stop until you drag it out of me, are ya? All right, I'll share what I know. Let's go somewhere else first. This isn't exactly the best place for a discussion.
I still can't tell if, like, the
Okay,
ears...
Let's
Oh, okay.
talk here. Just try not to draw any extra attention.
Okay, not gonna lie, there was a bit of lag in that walking cycle, hello.
As you may already know, the Eremites have both a lot of mercenaries and a complex organizational structure. Many mercs are no different than me, just going around looking for jobs to earn some mora. My
Good
brigade
afternoon.
is
Good
called
afternoon,
the Blazing
Cosmic. How are you
Beasts.
doing today?
We're not a large group, but every member is loyal and brave.
Blazing beasts with the flame mane. Crazy.
However, not all Eremite brigades are like mine. Some are willing to cross all kinds of lines for the sake of Mora. The most notorious is a faction known as Desheret's Relics.
I thought we proved that Desheret wasn't,
That's relics.
you know...
Judging from the name. They must really look up to...
King Desheret.
Yep, you got it. I've heard that you've already crossed paths with Ain al-Akmar. They're one of the groups under the Relic's banner.
Funny.
Oh, you mean the group that tried to sell us the Divine Knowledge Capsule? Yeah, they weren't friendly at all.
They try to sell us divine knowledge? Really? What? I thought that was Dory.
Desheret's
I don't
Relics
remember.
is composed of many smaller brigades like Ain al-Akmar. The Relic's headquarters issues orders to all brigades under his control. On any other day, I would want nothing to do with them. Unfortunately, though, the brigade that's stirring up trouble now is none other than Dakan al-Akmar.
Dakan?
Cool.
I think it means beard or something. Believe me, it's a really stupid name. I
Not with
found it
that attitude.
insufferable
All
for
names can
years.
be nice. And interesting. Okay, but be honest, beard.
Anyway, the real issue is that Dakan al-Akmar is led by my father, Kusela.
Oh! Family drama. Okay, got it.
What now?
I think I'm starting to understand your anxiety now. But what did they do?
I won't go into details, my lady.
They've been killing
They've been
us, my
involved
lady.
in a lot of violent incidents. We're talking hundreds.
Hundreds?
My father's willing to kill
Yep.
me. That's
The
basically
scenes
it.
tend to be quite gruesome, too. They strip the victims of all their valuables before murdering them. Not only have they targeted merchant caravans and ordinary citizens, but other mercenary brigades as well.
That's beyond terrible. They won't even spare their own kind.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
'cause
Desheret's
mercenaries are
relic
kind.
sees it. All I do know is that Dakan al-Akmar has become more and more aggressive over the last few years.
Good. How are you? I'm doing okay, thank you.
If I don't do something about them, then even my brigade or the people of Aru village could become their next target. I just wish I knew what's driven him to do this.
Mora.
Yeah. How can your father do such terrible things?
Mora.
I don't know. People change. He's always been pretty pathetic. But at least in the past, there were still a few lines that he wouldn't cross.
Mora.
That's setting the bar pretty low.
I mean, if he was even remotely decent, then why would I have to leave the brigade and cut all ties with him? He was loud and foolish, with no real sense of purpose. Instead of doing anything useful, he spent most of his time drinking and chasing after women. Of course, the other brigade members were just like him. Their ruckus would go on night after night.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Okay, that's actually terrible. I'm sorry, Dia.
What about your mother? Did she ever step in to stop them?
Unfortunately, I never knew my mother.
I'm sorry, Dia. I didn't know.
Wait, Dunyazard, how long have you known Dia? Yeah, is this literally the first time you're revealing your past to Dunyazard after years and years of serving her and you two becoming friends? Wow, I guess you guys aren't really true friends.
It's all right, my lady. That's pretty common in mercenary circles. Didn't I mention that my father was chasing after women? I was the result of one of those encounters with some random person.
Oh. Oh, this is really sad, actually.
He told me that he wasn't sure who my mother was. And in any case, she never came to see me. He'd say, "You'll be fine as long as you remember to stick with Dad." But even then, he left most of the parenting to the brigade. The one thing I do remember is that he used to tell me stories. But the problem was that he had terrible taste. He only knew a few stories, and even those tended to be pretty stale. They were tales of desert warriors defeating dragons in the forest, or stories of mercenaries rescuing princesses from rebel armies.
Sounds like your typical fairy tales.
More or less, yeah. They were interesting maybe
Like,
the first or second time around.
Still sad.
But after
not gonna
about
lie.
20 repeats, they started to get a little dull. He seemed to think those stories were the best things ever, though. He was so into them that he'd call the whole brigade over and make them perform the whole thing as a play.
Oh, well, okay. At least, like, your
Even
father's
the
not
toys he gave me
terrible,
would all be
terrible.
story props.
I mean, he probably
like
is,
the
but...
helmets, shields, and toy swords. It was only much later when I realized that the shows were more for him than they ever were for me.
Aw.
What an interesting guy.
But it doesn't sound like he had it all bad intentions.
Yeah, I've always found him pretty childish, but that was something I could just shrug off. I had no reason to despise him until I grew up and learned the true face of Deshret's relics for myself. Looting, blackmail, violence, and fraud. They not only accepted such heinous acts, they would even openly boast about them. No one in the brigade was any kind of hero. Instead, my father and his cronies were more like the bad guys that needed to be taken down. Did they really think that as long as they didn't do any of that stuff right in front of me, I would never know?
I think I can understand your feelings. The difference between perception and reality must have hit hard.
Yeah, but don't worry, my lady. It's all water under the bridge to me now. I had a huge argument with my father and left that place behind for good. I'm not investigating them due to any bitter feelings I still have towards my father. I just want to protect those that are close to me.
You just want to find out why they suddenly started causing so much trouble.
Yeah, I told the boys to gather as much information as they could. Most of the reports concern violent incidents, but there's also some talk of smuggling.
I see.
Man, Dia, though,
But
you
isn't
got my
this
sympathy, though.
investigation
I'm sorry you had a
incredibly
terrible
dangerous?
childhood. Well,
It is,
not terrible
but every
childhood, but just a
mercenary lives life on
terrible
the edge. It's a
parents,
lifestyle that I enjoy.
guess.
That may be true, but it'll be impossible for those who care about you not to worry.
Well, now you get why I didn't want to share any of this with you.
What should we do? They both have valid concerns.
Oh, I'll go back to the desert with Dia. I'm a fighter.
Huh? But there's no need for you to get caught up in this mess, too.
It's called plot.
Well,
There's a
she's
reason
super
why
cat,
this
so
story
if she went
quest
into the
is a
desert with
thing.
you, then Paimon thinks
Crazy.
The problem will be solved in no time.
Yeah,
I'm inclined to agree. I'd feel a lot more at ease if you took her along to help.
you can count on
I'll wait for
me.
news from you in the city
That's
until
just
then.
Lumine's voice from
Please,
now on.
stay
You
safe.
can do it.
I'm honored that you care so much for me, my lady.
Crazy
Alright,
that you
Then
care.
let's get moving. Our first stop will be
Alright, I'll
Caravan
stop.
Rebot, where we can catch up a bit with my fellow mercs.
All right. Here we go. The whole thing. Got something to say?
Please be careful. I'll
I'll stay in the
just
stay away
don't
from
do
you.
anything
Just don't do
reckless.
anything reckless. Okay, cool. Bye. Why are there kids here? Why are you guys selling blankets? Alright, bye. Man, imagine going to a store just to say, why are you guys selling this? Okay, bye. That's kind of funny. Knock, knock.
Hey, Dia, you're back. Are these two friends of yours?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. There's no need to be so formal with us. We're a pretty casual crew.
Yeah, not like the other brigades.
Anyway,
You have to have a
since
top
we've
hat
got
and a cup of
newcomer,
tea.
let me fill you in on what
And I always
Dakan
greet
Al
them with
Ahmar's
like
been up to lately.
5-paragraph essay every single time. It's crazy.
They've become extremely aggressive. Apparently, even their own now have become acceptable targets. They even attack other relics brigades, just the same as any other mercenary brigade.
Even the most ferocious beasts still protect their own. But it sounds like they've thrown that straight to the wind.
That's right. Once they've collected enough loot off the other mercenaries, they sell it off to a different brigade, or turn to merchants on the black market.
So they're literally just destroying themselves. Maybe it's like a civil. Maybe it's something of a civil dispute in the sense of half of them believe in this and half of them believe in that.
Profits is immediately
Maybe?
exchanged for more
Maybe it's
food and
her
weaponry
father's
to be
not in the
used
side
the
of that
next
they're doing
violent
this.
operation.
I don't know though.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder why they're so desperate for Mora. A few days ago, Isham and I trailed them for a
Maybe
while,
they're in debt.
and even disguised ourselves as merchants to conduct trade with them. We were able to learn a few things from the exchange. Rather than saying they're out to plunder and hoard Mora, it'd probably be more accurate to say that they're experiencing an internal power struggle.
Let's go. I'm so smart.
Wait, a power struggle?
You heard
Civil.
me right. The vast majority of their victims are mercenaries from the other brigades of Deshret's relics. If their only goal was Mora, they could have gone after anybody. The targeted nature of their attacks points to a power struggle between the different brigades within the relics. That's the only plausible explanation we have. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find out anything more specific. It seems they're also trying to keep things under wraps.
Oh no.
Oh, one last thing we discovered was that over the past few years, as Dakan al-Ahmar became more and more active, Deshret's relics as a whole became a lot weaker.
That they were able to cause so much damage?
It sounds mighty
Crazy.
strange to me, too. Haroon, you can leave the rest of the
Maybe
investigation
the
with
other
us.
half, because they're doing a power struggle, so maybe the other half
Gotta
went
say,
to
though,
the
I didn't
other
expect you to go on
brigade?
a whole undercover
Was
mission
it
during the few
Deshret
days I was
relics, or
gone.
this is the one?
Sounds like you were really putting your necks on the line, no?
Nah, it was nothing.
Okay,
We're just as
confused. There is
concerned about the
Deshret
situation
relics,
as
which
you
is where
are.
her father is.
The Khan
and
al-Ahmar is your
other-
father's crew after all.
What he said. Besides, Dia, haven't you done more dangerous things than all of us combined? What we did is nothing compared to your experiences.
Yeah. And while they went to talk with Khan al-Ahmar, I took a look at the last camp they attacked. Any survivors of the attack were already long gone. There was nothing of value left in the camp.
Ah, Hisham and Khalaf. You're here too.
Cool, I love that question
We
mark. I
rushed
thought
over as soon
it's
as we
probably
saw
going to
you
be
come into
important or
Caravan
something.
Rebot. Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears, I'm sensing a special vibe from her. Now that we know you'll have a capable partner with you, we can also rest easy.
Hey, what about Paimon? Feel anything special?
No.
Oh, you're also planning to tag along with them?
Of course! Paimon is the traveler's most important guide. Wherever she goes, Paimon will follow.
Oh, in that case, then you'd better take care of her too, Dia.
Don't underestimate Paimon!
I'm in Paimon. When have you done anything useful?
Don't worry about her. She may look tiny and helpless, but she's been through just as many battles as the traveler here.
Yeah, the battles that I have fought and she has watched.
Even if she had only survived on sheer luck, then that alone would still make her quite formidable.
I had no idea. I guess I shouldn't judge by appearances.
Oh, one other thing, Dia. When you're free,
I guess
why don't
Dia's gonna be
update
like,
the
"You owe
deputy
me."
about your upcoming schedule. We held another recruitment event a few days ago, but everyone only came to see the Flame Main. You weren't around at the time, so people were pretty disappointed to only find our crew of rough, unkempt guys. The deputy put a lot of effort into the event, but it was basically for nothing. Only a few people chose to stay, and that really got to him.
Sorry to hear that. I'll be sure to bring him some great liquor next time. I left in a hurry and I couldn't make it back in time for the event.
And we don't know the timeline here.
Gotta admit, I can understand their disappointment though. You're our brigade's main selling point after all.
Well, since they're talking about this, it must be
Now, if
important.
only
So
the deputy
recruitment.
could figure out a way to bring a few more smoking hot members into our ranks.
Keep dreaming. Remember the last time I invited a couple gals into the brigade? You all just froze up with your mouths gaping like a bunch of scarecrows. The awkward silence and weird expressions left quite the impression on them. They were originally interested in joining us, but after that, they both told me they were too uncomfortable to stick around.
Nice.
Hey, didn't we agree to never bring that up again?
Huh? Wait, are you serious? Why have I never heard about this?
I don't think you were part of the brigade yet.
Are you kidding me? I missed a once-in-a-lifetime moment like that, and you weren't even gonna tell me?
All right. We can tell you about it later. Now's not the time.
Thank
Hey,
you.
don't you try to change the subject. You and Hisham get your butts over here and tell me everything right now.
I don't know why this picture's just so funny. Like, you know, Dia, Traveler, and Paimon just watching this. The guy angry at the side, the background, and then forefront, the guy's like, oh no.
Are they always like this?
More or less. There aren't many rules or graces when it comes to mercenaries. We're used to just speaking our minds. If someone starts getting under your skin, you just yell right back at them. And if that doesn't put an end to it, then you just challenge them to a fight.
Okay.
But we also don't tend to take many things too seriously. Being direct and getting it all out of your system as soon as things come up is better than keeping everything bottled up, never talking about it. That's also why I never spare their feelings when I talk to them. If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. If I'm angry, then I'll unload on them. It's hard to stop once you get used to it. Though, I can never do that when I'm with the Homayanis.
Dia? Literally one guy just killed another guy.
Hey, knuckleheads! Can you at least tell me the rest of the intel before you go back to your bickering?
Yeah, you hear her, Holloff? Told you we gotta focus on the investigation first. I drew up a map.
It's that the
Right
recruitment
here
will be
is the
important, or
spot.
is it's just something
There
as
you'll
like a
find
little
the
lore
merchant
for
caravan
them, like
responsible for
mercenary
getting rid
side?
of the Khan al-Ahmar's looted goods. All you gotta do is wait and ambush them in the evening. They'll have
Yo,
no
is it
idea
gonna be
what
my
hit 'em.
favorite mechanic using the clock?
Perfect. Thanks for that. Be sure to pass my regards to everyone else in the brigade as well.
Will do. You stay safe, Dia.
Thank you for being tame.
Now, like I said, the two ladies Dia brought with her were also like super mercs. I'm talking same level as Flamemane here. Oh, you should have seen it. The aura of the two of them when they were standing together, it was incredible. I was just at a loss for words, that's all.
Ah, so pathetic.
Hey! Shut up!
Crazy. Okay, so where is it? Oh, it's over here. Oh, it's not in the desert? Oh, okay. I thought it was in the desert. Yeah, chat, I don't know anywhere in Sumeru or Sumeru. That is the shop. I want the party. I'm gonna do the other team. Because I can, and I will.
This
Wait,
should be the place. Let's find a spot to hide and bide our time.
wait, I'm not gonna use my favorite mechanic of the game, the clock? Oh snap, the game's gonna do it for me. Alright, cool.
It's gonna come down to a fight one way or another, so let's all be careful.
No need to worry. She knows her way around a fight.
I'm not worried about that. What I meant is that we probably shouldn't go too hard on the enemy. After all, we still need to get information out of them.
Oh snap, clock. Even though we passed the evening. We're at night now.
Ah, here they come. You ready? Let's not give them a chance to react and end this quickly.
Okay. Oh, I get to play as Dia. I don't know how well this will go, but, wait. I heard that, she was actually pretty bad. Hit. Hit. Got him. I mean, I guess she's a good, like, off-field thing. She can apply pyro. That's something.
You're the Flamemane.
Good. That saves me an introduction. All right, time for a little talk. Are you buddies with Dakana Lakmar now? Tell me, what are they after?
You know the code of being a mercenary just like everyone else. The first rule is to never divulge key information about our employer. What makes you think I'd talk?
That might have worked on an amateur, but I know you're just looking to protect your reputation. Think about it, though. What's your reputation worth if you won't have the other tools you need to succeed in this line of work? Tools like, I don't know, your limbs or eyes?
Ooh.
You've got 5 seconds. You might want to think twice about how much your employer's information is worth to you.
Whoa!
It's alright, Paimon. She knows what she's doing.
I'm not joking around. We can do this the easy way or the painful way. 2 seconds.
I'll save you the trouble.
He just stabbed himself!
Huh? Are you crazy? He tried to bite off his own tongue. Quick, search the area for any first aid supplies.
With Dea's emergency treatment, the bleeding in Satara's mouth is brought under control.
I definitely didn't expect him to go that far. Thankfully, the wound wasn't too deep, and he just passed out from the pain.
But why would he be so extreme?
I just wanted to test his mettle. You can get a lot of mercenaries to talk just by threatening them. I didn't expect him to be willing to go through so much pain just to deny us some intel.
Well, he's out cold for now.
What about the others that we
wake up,
beat? Maybe
but
we can try them,
maybe
you know?
It's not a good idea to interrogate him any further. What should we do?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be a waste of time to interrogate him again after that. He might just hurt himself again if we start asking. There are lots of goods around here. Let's search the area. Maybe we'll be able to find something.
Yeah, don't bite off your tongue, chat.
I'm really sorry.
Scatter is not gravely injured and will probably wake up soon. It should be okay to leave him for a little while. There are some weapons in the boxes, as well as a bunch of medicine and bandages. It seems like Doc and Al-Akmar is really up to no good. Really up to no good. There are a lot of daily necessities like food and water in the boxes. It doesn't seem like there isn't anything noteworthy. This one's important, considering there's a cutscene. Crazy.
We found a piece of paper with a bunch of names on it. Maybe it's a record of something.
Let me take a look. If this really is a merchant caravan, they should have a record of their transactions. Yep. I see an entry for Dakan al-Akmar right here. Kusela, Idrisi, Bashar, and Takriti.
Who, and who?
All familiar names. Dakan al-Akmar has been trading for a hefty supply of food, weapons, and medicine. It seems that in the past, they used to receive some canned knowledge as well. This caravan is just one link in their logistics chain. Once in the rainforest, the caravan will exchange the looted goods for Mora, and the funds will then be passed to a specific person. That person will then pack the caravan full of necessary goods, which will then be brought right back to Dakan al-Akmar.
So pyramid scheme, okay. I know it's not a scheme.
Why is there no Mora value recorded for the final transaction?
No value?
Yeah. Every transaction before the last one was marked with an exact amount of Mora, but the final one, where they paid for everything to be brought back to the desert, was simply marked as delivered.
Maybe the Mora amounts just happened to cancel each other out?
Perhaps. But they couldn't have known how much they would make off selling the loot. Do they not care about profit margins at all? Anyway, the next part's the records of the goods themselves. There are a lot of entries. Everything was probably sourced from the rainforest. Huh?
What's wrong?
Shazamon Homayani?
Homayani? You mean Dunyarzad's family?
The plot thickens.
Could it just be another family with the same last name?
I'd be surprised to find someone with the exact same first and last name. Shazamon Homayani is Dunyarzad's father, and the head of the Homayani family. Just what the heck is going on here?
Calm down, Dia. Let's analyze the situation first.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'll consider what we found and not jump to conclusions just yet. But what this piece of paper confirms is that the Homayani family has been providing goods to Dakan al-Akmar.
I mean, maybe they just didn't know.
What if the Homayanis have been kept in the dark and don't know they've been trading with Dakan
Let's go, Paimon. You actually thought what I thought.
That's a possibility. But if that was the case, why is this caravan specifically named Shazamon as their person of contact?
Because that's who traded with them?
They could have just as easily bought goods such as food and medicine directly from Caravan Ribat or Port Ormos.
If Shazamon was actually aware of this, then perhaps he's been supplying the brigade's operations this whole time. What?
Yeah, funding violence and looting. The brigade gets the goods, and he is paid the proceeds from the sale of the loot.
But why would he do something like this? It's not like the Homayanis are in need of money.
I honestly have no idea. I've been to their estate many times, and I've never noticed anything suspicious.
Man, it's like plot. It's like we need it for plot.
Expenditure I could think of would be the treatment costs for Dunyarzad's Elazar. Maybe they borrowed a lot of Mora in the past, but that's still just a speculation. I don't think the master would stoop so low to make Mora.
I don't think Dunyazar knows anything about this either.
You're probably right. I know my lady's personality, and she wouldn't deliberately keep something like this from us.
But what should we do now? All we found is just another mystery.
If we want to get to the bottom of this, we won't be able to turn back.
If you ask me, we already have no choice but to confront her about this. I'm not worried. It's too early to make a verdict yet. I still have faith in the Homayanis. Let's go find my lady again. We'll tell her everything and see if she's willing to lend us her support.
Wow, wait, we're actually going to tell her. Yeah, you can support us now.
The mystery of this paper, but also follow the trail of breadcrumbs to the people responsible at Dakan al-Akmar.
Dia, are you sure this is the best decision? What if instead of getting the help we need, we just end up revealing everything we've discovered to the enemy?
I've considered that possibility. But even still, I want to tell her what we found. I think I owe her that much. True friendship is built on trust. She showed genuine concern for me when we first brought up the topic. I can't repay her kindness with doubt and suspicion.
I mean, that's fair. I really don't think Dunyazard is a culprit here.
That's
Crazy
not how
if
I
it
deal with
was.
people.
Like, she knew. She actually knew
Right.
about all this. She's
Kinda
like,
like
yeah,
to trust
actually,
Dunyazad too.
I hope we'll be able to be of help to
Yeah.
her.
Let's pay another visit to Sumeru City.
Okay. Well, the guy's still dead. We're not gonna have him arrested. He's just gonna be there, just to be like, yeah, you're just gonna have I guess a no tongue anymore. You're just not gonna talk. I don't think it said the wound wasn't that grave, so maybe there isn't actually like enough of the tongue to like. Basically, it's enough to where it'll probably heal, and he can still talk. Is that her home?
We're back, my lady.
Wait, isn't this Alhatham's home?
Oh, you're back a lot sooner than I expected. You mustn't have run into any trouble then. Well, how did it go? What did you come up with?
I'm sorry, is this Alhatham's home? Why are we here?
Actually, we're still investigating. It's just that we've discovered something strange.
I see. The clues you found have led you back here, in the city?
No, to you.
Something like that. Yeah.
You all look a little dispirited. Whatever you found must not have been very encouraging after all. Why don't you discuss it with me? Maybe I'll be able to say something to cheer you up?
It's okay, my lady. It's not so much about me being upset with my father or anything like that. How should I put this?
I'll tell her. Let me do
So
it.
something is wrong. Even the Traveler and Paimon have been uncharacteristically quiet.
Well, correction, Paimon, uncharacteristically quiet. I'm just normal.
On any other day, Paimon would have already waved to me with a smile and shouted, "Dunyarzad, we're back!" So tell me, what happened?
Well?
My lady, please prepare yourself for what we're going to tell you next. It concerns the Master.
The Master? You mean my father?
No, who? No, it's your cat. Of
Okay,
course your
I understand. Don't worry about me. I'll listen as attentively as I can.
Dia manages to explain the results of the investigation to
My
Dunyazard.
father has been supplying goods to Dakan al-Akmar?
Yeah, it makes as little sense to us as it does to you. I've never doubted the Master's integrity, so I'm having a real hard time rationalizing how he could ever support an infamous brigade like them. Maybe he's not actually aware of the full story and just stumbled into the deal by accident.
That feels unlikely, though.
I can't help but agree with the Traveler.
Huh? You mean you feel the same way, Dunyarzad?
Thank you for sharing all this information with me. Since you've told me everything you know, I should also tell you about some doubts that I've been harboring for quite a while.
Wow, so she was hiding some stuff. Crazy. It's like everything
In the
gets revealed
past,
right now.
I thought that my
You know,
father
'cause
hired
plot
a bodyguard
purposes.
for me so that I wouldn't run away and get lost. However, there are plenty of capable mercenaries in the Corps of 30. Why did my father go out of his way to hire Dia?
About that. Well, the Homiyanis really needed bodyguards, so they reached out to the Blazing Beasts. Later, the Master told me that I was one of the best mercenaries he'd ever seen, and that I should stick around to become one of his bodyguards. He offered me a pile of mora, so I just signed on.
Well, but that didn't really answer my question. Just think about it. Why did my father specifically reach out to the Blazing Beasts?
Because that's a mercenary group.
Maybe the Corps of 30 just didn't have anyone available, or maybe someone recommended us. I've never given
Yeah,
it
like
too
come
much
on.
thought.
Why did they specifically choose these people? I don't know, because that any number of reasons.
I think I get what you're saying. You think none of this was a coincidence.
Precisely. At first glance, nothing seems strange or out of place. But there are many parts of the story that don't actually make any sense. If my father had always been in contact with Dakan al-Akmar, then it would make sense for him to bring Dia into our house.
You mean The goal all along was to get Dia to be your bodyguard?
No, that's too much of a stretch. I cut all ties with my father a long time ago. He has no control over my life anymore.
But that still doesn't rule out the possibility that your father has still been trying to influence your life without you knowing.
That's some meta stuff, Dunyazard. I think you gotta stop with that.
So, the Master was not likely an innocent victim in all of this?
That's what things are looking like at this point, if what Dunyazard's crazy meta knowledge is true.
Sorry we put all this on you so suddenly, Dunyarzad.
It's okay, Paimon. I should actually be thanking you. Regardless of his reasons, if my father has truly been funding a violent group of mercenaries, then it's my duty to bring him back to reason.
But is that really the right thing to do? My father has committed many atrocities and deserves all the punishment that he has coming to him. I have zero sympathy for him. You may call me an ungrateful child, but my feelings will remain the same. However, the Homayani family has treated me with nothing but generosity and kindness.
But, okay. I'm not
If we
gonna.
decide to investigate this further, we could end up implicating the entire Homayani family. I would be biting the hand that's fed me over all these years.
Dia.
Yeah, all these years. So it was a long time that you and Dunyazard know each other. And Dunyazard, Dia, you never spoke about your past?
It's alright, Dia.
Like, actually?
If anyone were to ask, you could always just say that I'm the one who instructed you to get to the bottom of this.
You don't have to do that, my lady. I'm not conflicted because I'm afraid of taking responsibility. Besides, you're the one we should all be worried about right now.
Hey, it's still too early to give up hope. What was the thing about friendship again?
True friendship is built on trust. Yeah, we're gonna do this cliche thing.
Trust. You said that yourself, Dia. Besides, there's no point on getting all riled up before we've confirmed all the facts.
If your trust has been misplaced, then he probably has many conflicting feelings as well.
Thank you, everyone. That makes a lot of sense.
But who
I
knows?
guess I should
Maybe
always
not.
remember the trust that I've placed in people. In which case, my lady, could you ask the Master to come out and have a chat with us?
Sure thing. I also hope he'll be able to give us a logical explanation. Let's meet at the usual place then.
Usual place? Ah, right.
Right? Really? Okay. Alright, really quick, is this... Oh no, that's our house right over there. So okay, so then where's Alhatham's house? Oh, I think it's here. Right? Yeah, it's right here. So he's actually next to Dunyazard. Okay. Him and Kevai. Keveve.
Thank you for coming, sir. Please allow me to introduce these two. This is the Traveler, and next to her is her travel companion, Paimon.
Yeah, just Traveler will do, I guess.
Yes, my daughter has mentioned them from time to time. It's a privilege to finally meet them in person.
You look like the guy in the theater.
But we may skip all the pleasantries for now. What is the important matter you wish to discuss with me today?
Well, we wanted to bring this transaction record to your attention. There's something on this record that we're all pretty curious about.
Bea explains the issue to Shahzaman and admits her doubts to him.
So that's what you found. Huh. Seems like I can't keep everything from you much longer.
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like an explanation.
Well,
What?
it's a long and difficult story. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing.
That guard, I thought that guard was gonna come over to Shahzaman as he was explaining, like, it's a long and difficult and perfect I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing. And he starts to explain, and then she just slits his up and be like, yep, for Dogged Alokmar. And I'm like, oh, great, okay.
What I do know, though, Dia, is that the truth will bring you no solace. If anything, it will likely cause you a great amount of anguish.
Wait, me?
Yes.
Yep, her
I
father.
understand perfectly why you came to see me. And I am touched by your collective commitment to do the right thing. But knowledge always comes at a price. And sometimes, as they say, ignorance is bliss. Your father, Kusela, and I both believed that. Of course, you have the right to seek and learn the truth, but I must warn you. The facts of this matter may reduce everything you've built for yourself into sand, blowing in the wind. If you must proceed, then Kusela's heartfelt efforts will also fade into the wind like a fleeting mirage.
His heartfelt efforts? I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not sure I follow.
Ooh, does her father actually care about her?
I've made
Crazy.
it this far in life without a single drop of my father's support. I have my own ideals and ways of looking at the world, as well as people and causes that I've chosen to cherish and fight for. None of these things have anything to do with him. I came here today to support you as the head of the Homayani family. No warning will change my stance on that.
I understand. Then let me tell you a little story.
Ooh, chat story time.
Our family once needed to take
More than
a
before.
trip to the desert when Dunyarzad was just a baby. Along the way, we were attacked by bandits. They had superior numbers and quickly overpowered our bodyguards. When all seemed lost, a group of passerby Eremites lent us their support. Those Eremites were Kusela's brigade, Dekan al-Ahmar. Kusela's men told me that the attackers were Eremite mercenaries, just like themselves. I was shocked. Why would Dekan al-Ahmar go so far to save us and not spare the fellow Eremites? Kusela was grinning and walked over to play with baby Dunyarzad. She was startled by his unfamiliar face and
Really?
Oh, and started crying.
I never knew.
he said that he had no particular reason to help us. He just took pity on us because he had a daughter about the same age. We started talking about our children, and I sensed that he was a devoted father. To repay his kindness, I hired his brigade to help out at our estate for a time and offered everyone generous remuneration.
So, that's what happened.
It was many years before I saw him again.
Huh?
I almost didn't recognize him the next time he came knocking on my door. The man I knew to be strong and healthy had been reduced to a shell of himself. He couldn't even walk anymore without his cane.
So, what happened to him? He was perfectly fine when I left the brigade.
I'm not too sure myself. The only thing that didn't change was his cheery disposition. He said there was absolutely nothing to worry about and that he had gotten into a fight. That was all.
Yeah, I think it's the civil. It's something about the Civil War. Like, he was leader of his brigade. Then someone else, I guess, rose to power within said brigade. And there he
Then
was, now being
suddenly
weak,
asked
and
me
he's
if
supporting the
Dunyarzad,
person
now
who
that
is
she had
leading it right
grown,
now.
would need a bodyguard of her own. At the time, Dunyarzad was going through a particularly severe bout of her Elazar. There was no need for her to have a bodyguard when she could barely leave the house. But he kept coming back to the topic. Come on, it never hurts to be safe. How do you know a bodyguard won't come in handy one day?
I love this shot. Just the background. Here's the guard coming up. Wait for it. She's gonna make a sharp turn.
I was completely lost at first, until he recommended the Blazing Beasts, and in particular, a mercenary named Dia.
So he was the one who recommended Dia to you.
Indeed. He didn't say it out loud, but it was clear that he saw Deshret's relics as an evil group who would eventually corrupt every member in their ranks. He was already beyond redemption, but he hoped that he would be able to detach his daughter from the vicious world of mercenary life. If Dia could stay in my house and keep working as a bodyguard, then gradually her affinity for the desert would decrease, and she'd be able to leave her previous life behind.
That's actually wholesome.
And that's why you offered her such generous compensation?
Yes, but not just because of that. From the moment that he asked me for that favor, I also began to see Dia as my own daughter. And that's also why I tried to persuade you to stay when you asked for permission to leave. I was willing to spend however much it took. Kusela saved my daughter and I all those years ago in the desert. I could never refuse him entrusting his daughter to me.
He was always like that, acting like he's oh so smart and self-righteous.
Kusela said that he'd reimburse me for a portion of Dia's fees. I refused to take any mora from him, but he'd always send me funds anyway. Eventually, I just accepted them as a token of his gratitude. And that went on for a while until I received another letter from him a few years ago. The letter contained a request to help him buy food, weapons, medicine, and even explosive materials.
I think that wasn't from him. I have a feeling that letter wasn't from him.
Wait! Isn't that around the time that Decano Akhmar started becoming more aggressive?
That's right. When I started to hear some nasty rumors, I became wary. I wanted to meet him face to face to discuss things, but by then, he was no longer receptive to my requests to talk. If I had to guess, it's probably because he doesn't want to put Dia at risk.
But by that same token, he should have also stopped asking you for materials.
That thought occurred to me as well. I figured that he probably came to me for help because he had nobody else to turn to. After some deliberation, I decided to send him some food and medicine. I turned down all his requests for explosives and weaponry. I am aware that even such a reduced gesture of support could lead to others coming to harm, but I could not simply reject his plea for help. In the end, it probably was the wrong decision. I plugged my ears to the rumors and just chose a solution that made me feel least guilty about myself.
I mean, I feel like he did the right thing. Like, yeah, it wasn't explosives or anything, but it was food and medicine. Because he thought it was just, you know, to help him support him.
Please tell me where he is now. None of the things he's doing right now make any sense if he's just trying to keep me from getting tangled up in his world. If all he wants to do is steer clear of me, then maybe he shouldn't have brought me into this world in the first place.
Ooh. Ooh. That's kind of deep.
Oh no. Dia, please don't feel that way.
I'm just angry because I can't wrap my head around any of his actions.
Maybe there's another way of looking at all this. Can you try to believe in him just one more time?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think I can do it.
Yeah, I have a feeling that letter was not from him, from her father. I think it was from someone else.
But
impersonating
I guess you
him.
do have a point. We haven't uncovered the whole truth yet. We still need to figure out his exact actions and reasoning for these last few years.
I'll do my best to help. Of course, anything between the two of you would need to be resolved between you and him alone. I don't know Kusela's exact whereabouts. Outside of supplying his brigade with some goods, I tried my best to avoid getting involved any further with him. However, there's a man on the list named Jawed. He used to be a mercenary in the desert and is now a member of the Corps of 30. He's responsible for supplying weapons and liaising with the Deccan al-Akhmar's merchant caravan. I think he should know Kusela's whereabouts. I've heard that he likes to have a few drinks alone and enjoy the cool wind at night outside the tavern.
All right,
Maybe
thank you
you'll
for
be
the
able to
hint,
find him
especially when they're in blue.
Understood. Thank you, sir. Then I guess this is bye for now, unless...
I'll stay and be with my father here. To be honest, I'm still a little dazed and haven't finished processing everything quite yet. My father has indeed done something wrong, but if I think about it, I'm also not sure if there was a right way to handle this problem.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't supply weapons or explosive. It was just food and medicine. I don't think that was the wrong thing to do. Yeah, I don't think he really knew. Yes, it was rumors, but that's all it was. Rumors could also be not true. And yeah, maybe he forced himself to just not believe in the rumors and everything, but it was because he wanted to believe that the person who saved him and his Dunyazard as a baby all those years ago was still the same man. To where he visited him, he was still his cheery self, and tried to get Dia, his own daughter, to be with this family, Dunyazar's family. So I don't think he's in the wrong.
I feel like our only course of action is to turn everything we know over to the Corps of 30 and let them render judgment.
Yes. I am prepared to accept whatever verdict they choose.
I still don't think you are at fault of anything, but
It's
okay.
time to face my mistakes.
What mistakes? This game sometimes. Wait, are they around? Oh, no, okay. Yeah, no, I don't believe there was anything wrong. I don't believe it. Jaward. Jaward.
Huh? Who are you guys?
I know what you've been up to. Smuggling weapons to violent brigades in the desert while working for the Corps? Pretty bold, if you ask me.
Shh. Keep your voice down. How do you know all that? Come with me. We should take this elsewhere. I'll be happy to talk things over once we're somewhere private.
Ooh,
This place
crazy.
should do. All right. Back to my question. How did you all know about me?
He snaps his fingers and like different aramizers come after us.
Don't worry about that for now. You know what kind of punishment you'll face once we report you to the Corps, I assume.
Wait. There's no need to jump the gun. Let's talk this out. What are your terms?
So what's in it for you anyway, Mora?
Always
well,
Mora.
I was a little tight on money at the time, and Kusela took good care of me in the past. I waited in my mind, and I couldn't find a reason to turn the opportunity down. I wouldn't only be helping my benefactor, but I could also make some quick Mora.
Let me tell you how it is. We're investigating Dakan al-Akmar, and we're gonna put an end to their operations. If you provide some help for us, then we might just put in a good word later to reduce the terms of your punishment.
Hey, why don't we discuss this a little first? Listen, I made quite a bit of Mora from my last run. You just give me a number, and I'm sure we can...
Shut it. My patience is running out. You should know when a mercenary is after something other than money.
All right, sheesh. But you gotta promise you'll put in some nice words for me later. They're always on the move. Here's the spot they were at the last time I made my delivery to the desert. Feel free to go have a look. I'm just telling you though, it's not on me if they're not there anymore.
Sure. And then you can forget about any nice words from us.
Hey, come on. Now you're just being unreasonable.
Really? And how do I know you're not leading us straight into a trap? Don't forget, you're the one with no bargaining chips.
All right, I get it. Why don't you go take a look, and if they're not there anymore, I'll try to figure out something else for y'all.
Now that's more like it. Let's move. And as for you, try to stick around the city until we get back. You don't want us to call the folks from the Corps and have them drag you back to the city.
Yeah, so I guess for Dia's bargaining there, it's just, you better still stay, like, we'll go here. And if it turns out you're lying, well, if you're not in the city, we're telling the Corps.
Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, he's so gloomy. He's like, trust me. I bet he's just, please let them be there. Please let them actually be there so I don't have to go to jail or anything.
Curses. There's sand in the shoes.
We...
Seems like we're in luck. That should be their camp right up ahead. Let's go. We'll finally get to the bottom of this
Is it
ourselves.
not the same camp as before? Like, during the Archon quest or something?
I'm here to see Kusela. Tell him to get out here.
Dia, why are you here?
Okay, let's see.
Look alive! Hi!
But,
Haven't you all done enough?
oh, it's the others.
So are you also here to stop us?
Stay out of this. It's got nothing to do with you.
But it is. It's my dad. Let's see, can I plunge? Yeah, there we go.
Buckle up!
Did it. Yay. I just wanted to use her burst at some point, because you can kick. And I want to see the bug to where you can actually, if you use a burst on a ledge, it just cancels it.
Enough fighting. We all know each other, and I don't want to take things too far. Just bring Kusela to me. There's no use hiding him anymore.
He's dead.
Did you understand a single word I just said? Or do I need to bash your skull in some more?
All right, everyone, let's all just calm down for a second. Dia, the boss can't come out and see you anymore.
Yup, he's dead.
He died a long time ago.
What?
Seems like you've been out of the loop for a while. Guess that's for the best, though. At least, that's what the old man wanted.
When did he die? What happened to him?
A few years ago, Kusela broke up Dakan al-Ahmar and went to the Deshret's Relics headquarters by himself.
Okay, so Dakan al-Ahmar. Okay, that's a faction, and Deshret's relics are also a faction. Thank you.
So is
Okay.
that when you guys started acting up?
We would prefer to call it taking revenge. Every last person in Deshret's relics must pay in blood for what they did.
That's why they turned on each other. All motivated
Let me
by
start from the
vengeance.
beginning. Dia, do you know how the head of the relics maintained order internally?
Overwhelming strength and unquestionable authority?
Those were a part of it, yes. But just those on their own weren't enough. They had another tool at their disposal. They called it a person's record. Regardless of whether they joined by their own will or were coerced, every person in Deshret's relics were forced to leave a record of themselves at headquarters. Whether it be their deepest sin, some unforgivable act, or their most immoral exploit, the record served both as a symbol of loyalty and the perfect material for blackmail.
So you mean Kusila, whatever, okay, I'm sorry, Dia, whatever your father's name is, thought there was no escaping the records?
That's precisely it. Every one of us have a record. Me, Bashar, Tikriti, and all the boys who grew up with Dia and ended up joining our ranks. But you, Dia, you were never asked to provide a record, were you?
I never even knew this was a requirement.
You were probably the only person in all of Deshret's relics who didn't know about it.
Yeah, her father loved her.
Ever since you were born, Boss had been trying to shield you from this organization's sinister rules. Not only that, but he also banned all of us from committing any nefarious acts. He said he'd take care of the dues we had to pay regularly to headquarters. But in the end, he was just an ordinary person. What could he do? He was forced to go to headquarters again and again to account for missed dues and incomplete records. He'd come up with all kinds of excuses and get beaten up as a result.
Keep biting her lip, because there's like a little thing right there.
We all knew he was doing that for you. He wanted to get you out of this world, no matter what it took.
And that's why he became a shell of himself and couldn't walk without a cane.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. I didn't know about any of this, and I'd never seen him get injured or beaten.
Well, of course you didn't know about this. He tried to hide it from you, Dia.
Because you were too young at the time. How would you ever tell between wounds from a beating and wounds from battle? When you left home after that final argument with him, he seemed to age by a decade overnight. Even his hair went gray.
Aww.
So, even the blazing beasts were...
Yep. It was all his doing. Had he not arranged them to come to you, you probably would have been reduced to a pulp before you ever left the desert.
A few years ago, Boss said he needed to make another trip
What
to
a
headquarters.
picture.
He was already pretty weak then, and we all assumed he was going to get beaten again. I suggested that he hand the role of leadership over to me, but he said there was no longer any need, since the Khan al-Ahmar would soon be no more. His words made no sense to me, but that night, we heard that a massive fire tore through headquarters and razed everyone's records to ash.
Let's go.
Everyone gained their freedom that night. Many members fled, not just from our ranks, but from the other brigades as well. But how could we leave with a clear conscience? All of us who knew exactly what had happened.
The boss can't have just died for nothing. Those heartless jerks at headquarters took him from us.
From that point on, the sole purpose of Dakan al-Ahmar became revenge. The big fire that Boss started was quite a blow to headquarters' strength. It's given us the opportunity to launch our attack. Even though we're outnumbered, we vowed to see our revenge through to the very end.
But Deshret's relics haven't been the only victims of your revenge.
There were people from headquarters who changed their names and went into hiding. Some fled to other brigades, and others escaped to the rainforest. But we won't let any of them escape our wrath. They'll all pay for what they've done.
We've suffered plenty of losses as well. To keep going, we need an enormous amount of supplies. From food and medicine to
it was
weaponry and
them.
explosives.
It was them who wrote the letter.
All we can do is exchange our loot from Mora, and then use that to get supplies. We forged Boss's handwriting and sent out many letters to his former friends. Thankfully, many people were willing to come to our aid.
That's honestly terrible.
We were also able to attract many mercenaries who shared our goal. We've endured unspeakable pain to win many impossible battles. Deshret's relics have become weaker and weaker, and now we finally have an opportunity to directly strike their headquarters.
Paimon doesn't know what to say anymore.
Well, Paimon, all I could tell you right now is Dia's world right now is turning upside down. So, responding to violence with more violence will only cause pain, stupids. Like, literally, do you have any idea what the amount of damage you've done? Like, seriously. They're gonna rise up and beat you, then you guys will rise up. It's just a never-ending cycle.
We do not deserve the freedom that the boss won for us with his life. Boss always loved his old-fashioned hero stories. Those tales about sacrificing yourself to save the world. We used to always laugh at him for it. But in the end, he really went and lived those stories out himself. As for me, I never considered myself a hero. We're all the lowest of the low. We have no right to even imagine such an existence.
But your boss did all of this for you, and you guys are throwing it away. What love to your boss.
But maybe those hero stories he liked foreshadowed everything that was to come. The spirit of the hero touched all those he had saved, and more people joined his cause. Maybe we were all just acting along with the play in the beginning. But as we acted the parts and recited the lines, we were drawn in. And now, we want to see the story through to the end. I'm sorry, Dia. I know you always found us insufferable ever since you were young. Just think of this as a madman ranting.
Yeah, her whole world has been turned upside down. Because what she believed in, it's not necessarily the case.
I'll go with you.
Huh? Dia? You wanna go with them?
I grew up with these guys, and I know they're not bad people. It's just that some situations get so bad that it's difficult to tell good from evil. All I know is that Deshret's relics must be destroyed. Furthermore, I want to go see the place for myself. I want to know if my father is still there. I know you don't want to get involved in this, so there's no need for you to tag along. I can do this on my own.
Nope. I'm on your side.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Paimon feels like we'd only regret it if we don't see this through to the end.
Let's go.
Thank you.
There's a reason
We'll be
this is
lot
a story
stronger
quest. Let's
together
go.
with you.
I bet Boss would lose his mind if he ever knew you'd join us at the very last moment like this.
Considering all the losses and injuries we sustained, we can't afford to turn down someone as powerful as you.
He can think whatever he wants. But the fact is, I owe him this much.
What a bummer. I just had to get injured now, right before the final fight. Be sure to punch one of them for me.
Okay. Even though I can't really punch, I can only slash.
Guess it all comes down to this.
Dia can punch, though. I was gonna be like, she's the first one to punch. No, that was, Hazo's the first one to punch. Yeah, it is the same place of, in the Archon quest, I think. Or was it here? I don't know. They all look the same. I never got that one. I'll just go here. Man, okay, so, how am I gonna get up? Alright. How do I get up? Oh, here we go. Here we go. There we go. I'm pretty sure there was probably another way to do this, and I just picked the most difficult way. Serpent. Honestly, those serpents look so cool. And they remind me of, admittedly, when I played Smite.
Time to go.
And also as well as, yes, I will say this World of Warcraft. And it reminds me of the hunters and those winged serpents. So cool. And, yeah, with Smite, I used, to play Cuckoo Khan. Oh, I just missed that? Okay. But yeah, I'd be playing a Cuckoo Khan, and I did pretty good.
We sure didn't run into much trouble on the way here.
Yeah, you can say that.
Should be. I don't think they have enough manpower left to post guards and defend their perimeters.
I'm pretty sure there was like... Yeah, I think this was the best. Anyways. Blep. And blep. Oh, cutscene.
Wow. Paimon didn't expect it to look like this on the inside.
Paimon, all domains are like this.
They should
Let's
all
be
be
real
holed
here.
up in here. Don't know how many people they've got left, though.
Who cares? We'll round up all of them.
Still, we should be careful. Even if they've only got one shot left, it could still take us out.
I've fought through many situations like this before. The last one was a...
Yeah, we'll know what they're really capable of once we've landed some hits on them. Deshret's relics may have been a force to be reckoned with before, but their name means nothing now.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance with you here. I'll take the lead. I've been here once before.
Ooh, crazy. Oh, they're actually leading. Wait. Over here. Ah, the entrance. That just didn't look like the entrance. Okay, got it. Just run away. Don't even catch up with them. Well, I lost them. Okay, cool. Whee!
I see everything.
Take my
Oh, I was just fighting the one, the green hell. Let's go. Nice.
I'll be back. New punching
Oh, they're fine. They're immune to, like, everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Nagita. I know it's like Dia's big prime performance. Oh, I can use my burst now.
You ain't
Crazy.
messing around. Let's get it on. You're dead meat.
Cool. I did the cool funny.
This way, follow me. We're almost there.
Wait, they went charging ahead without checking for any traps.
And they're dead.
Hey, you guys okay?
It seems like we just got trapped in here. Don't think we triggered anything else.
Watch out, the enemy's coming from ahead.
Well, now that things have come to this, seems we'll have to fight our way through.
Don't worry about us. We knew something like this could happen. Go and take a look around. There could still be another way through. Let's go! We can't let the boss down!
Let's check if there's another way. The sooner we can make it through to help them, the better.
Let's see.
There's a door behind me. There's a door behind
I
me.
see a way through over there, but it's being blocked by something. Let's try our luck with that mechanism.
Okay, let's go.
Crazy. It's like what I said. Alright, let's see. Any treasure chest? You know, just crazy treasure chests. I think this was just another way to get in. Yeah. You know, maybe they've updated with the treasure chest to make it that they're kind of more obvious. Probably. I don't know. So it might be properly received. Yeah, because that's how I will word things. Yeah, make sure to align this up so they can be properly received. Anyways, that's an enemy.
Everyone hold hands.
Buckle up.
Right now, right here.
Yay! Just beat him. Beat him in a room.
Another mechanism like the one before, but this one's being blocked off in the middle.
We just need to adjust it a little.
Rotate the light. Once the light is received, the device will descend. Okay. Damn. Yeah, honestly, Dia, you were worried about that? Waiting. Anyways, check anything quick. Yeah, nope, nothing. All right, moving on. Don't get stuck. That'd be very bad if we just got stuck. Hello.
Right now, emerge. Right here.
Oh. So I guess with Dia, the Miko and Nahida comp just gets better because it's a pyro field, so it applies pyro. That's my take.
Hey! I see everything.
Right now, emerge. Right now.
Yup. Or maybe it's just because my Miko and Nahida are just so strong as is that just having a little extra damage helps. Because why not, right? Let's see. Can I change this color? Okay. Maybe I just need to do this once and then it'll just lower. Oh. No. There we go. This is easy. And then watch the next one's just so complex and complicated. No, but that was the supposedly hardest one. Oh, those look like Burns' remains.
Anyone to make it through from the other side. But as a desert dweller, I suppose we should be used to our folks defying all expectations.
Don't waste your breath. You have nowhere to run.
Run.
Do not see this light. I think I have an exit behind me.
I would have fled 1,000 times already. I witnessed the golden age of Deshret's relics. Even if I could leave this place behind, all that awaits me now are endless days of humiliation and ruin. Even now, my brothers and I still believe in one thing.
Yo, wouldn't it be crazy if it was revenge?
The greatest should never live to remember their fall.
So you want to go out in a blaze of glory?
Let us draw our weapons. We will show them the true power King Deshret bestowed upon his followers.
Oh, okay, got it. You guys didn't get the memo about King Deshret. Okay.
They are but two, while we hold within ourselves the entirety of the relic's glory.
That's kind of funny. Like, there's this big light behind him signaling that there is an opening here. So it's like, there's nowhere to run. Are you blind? Do you not see this big light? I can just turn and run.
Wave one, charge! Eliminate them!
Oh, wow, they're still kind of up there.
Take that! Look alive!
Everyone hold hands.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
This.
Wind Strider.
Take my I'll be you.
Don't think that you've won.
Okay.
You're just getting started.
Cool.
King Deshret will not abandon any one of its followers.
Yeah, sure. Okay, let's do a head count later, shall we?
Brothers, with me, this is where we'll prove our faith.
Okay.
You all just want to die?
None of us plan to leave this place alive.
Oh? None of us plan to leave this place alive?
The commander has finally fallen.
But they're still coming at us! This place is like a gladiator's ring. They just keep coming no matter how many we beat!
Yes, keep fighting! There's no need to fear, and no need to back down! This is our last stand!
When the next wave comes, try to draw away their attacks. I'm going to see if I can take out that high platform.
Okay. Easy. Hey!
Get out of my way!
The squad. Even though
Come and
honestly we don't
face
need
me,
them.
Mitchell! Ugh, so they've broken through the front as well.
Apologies, Lord Michal. They fight like absolute madmen. No matter how much we throw at them, they just keep coming for more.
That guy's just so scared and they're just looking at him like, yup. This is what it is. We assert dominance. Well,
so,
he's dead.
it would seem like this is the end.
Time to pay for everything you've done, Mitchell.
You think I would give you that opportunity? I will be buried in the sand alongside all the rest of our fading glory.
Yo, there's a button there.
Hey, wait!
You know, any of us could just... Oh, there we go. They running. They running. Wait, did he just fall?
We
What?
were too late.
Huh?
It's over.
Wait,
There's no more need to fight.
I'm so confused. What
But if
happened?
you're still going to cling on to your so-called mercenary's pride, then I'll give you all a good beating as well.
Nah, they're like, nah. Nah, this was stupid.
Hey, Dia! I found the mechanism. I'll get you all back up here right away.
Yay. There's a treasure. I want to get
Let's
the
go.
treasure. Anyways, hello, Tyra. How are you doing today? All burnt or something? Is this supposed to be like the burnt remains of the records and everything? I think it is, personally. Alright, bop, 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 bop. Oh, wait. Why would they put this button here? Why would they actually put... Okay. So weird.
Who are you filthy rats? And why are you always pestering us?
You call yourself a member of the infamous Deshret's relics, and you still can't even tell who's made it all the way to your headquarters?
Who knows what intent a bunch of rats may have? We try to catch a couple, and you all just show up on the other side instead. How are we supposed to figure out what you're after? Hey, have you ever heard of a man by the name of Kusela? Why would I know? It's not like I'm in charge or anything.
This is your last chance to talk.
Hey, I said I don't know anything. I'm just an average member here. I'm telling the truth. If you're here to find someone, why don't you look through the records yourselves? Who can remember every name and face with so many people coming in and out every day?
Fair.
The irony. His life became a light for so many, yet to others, it wasn't even worth remembering. Where's the records room? Answer me!
It's right over there. All the files are in there. You can go through them as much as you want. It's not like any of them still matter anyway.
I mean the old records room.
The old records room? You mean the one that got burned down? Kusela.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, I remember him now. The guy who could hardly walk. Watch your mouth. That's our boss you're talking about. He was definitely faking it. We all let our guard down as soon as we saw him come hobbling in. But in the short time it supposedly took him to take a dump, he'd already gotten away. and started a fire in the records room.
Wait, he got away.
He couldn't have possibly outrun us if he wasn't a fraud. And after that, Deshret's relics fell into complete disarray.
Pretty good. Teeth have looked better, though. Don't know if that's first. I don't get it, but
Stop
okay, I
wasting
see.
our time.
That's good that you're
Every
good,
one
though.
of us here is perfectly aware of what he had done. Tell me, where is the old records room?
It's just over there. Go see it for yourself if it means that much to you. There's nothing left in there but ashes. No human could ever survive that kind of inferno.
Oh, I see.
Bashar, Tikriti, let's go. We'll leave the others here to guard these guys. Spare them no mercy if they try anything.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna see if there's remains of Dia's father. Boy, here we go. Oh, they were just right here. Alright. But is there a treasure chest over here? Oh, the poor guy. The poor guy just dies. I think they could have lived. He was running away. I don't know. Just saying.
So, this was his final destination. How did he do it? Getting past all the guards with a limp and sneaking in here to start a fire? If he was nimble enough to do that, then he must have been able to get out of here after starting the fire, right?
Dia.
Yeah, she's in denial.
I'm sorry. I know it's just wishful thinking. Let's look around. Maybe we can find something that's been left behind.
Yeah, everyone searches around the room. Let's prepare to have Dia be so depressed. Oh, look
Is
at that.
this
It's a
cane?
cane.
It must be the one that Dia's father used.
Kusela.
Thanks for everything, boss.
We're fortunate to somehow find that cane after that fire.
Let's split up and look around some more. What if something else has been left behind?
But what else could survive a fire like that?
Huh?
Oh, cutscene. It was a sword.
Thought so.
Wait! Isn't that the toy sword you played with as a child?
The dragon is no more, for Princess Dia has slain it. Its head now hangs above the city gates. Her bravery has brought eternal peace and prosperity to us all. Dia, come on. This is the most important line.
You can do it.
But Dia, you defeated the dragon. Everyone's waiting for your speech. Still too shy, huh? All right, I'll do it. I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more.
Aww. Oh, his fair father's like, yeah, let me do this one last thing for my daughter. Do it.
Hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more, Dad.
Wait, the whole story was shared with the core authority, which finally joined the investigation, and they were restoring order. The members of Deshret's relics were brought to justice, and the members of Duk and Al-Hamar turned themselves into the authorities. The cane that once belonged to Kusalia was given to Dia as a part of her inheritance. Dia was completely silent on the way back to Samara City. Good thing that was a long load, but man, that was way too much dialogue.
What's this?
We got you some snacks and drinks.
Don't you remember? You asked Paimon what she would do if she were to wake up tomorrow with loads of money. And Paimon said that she would get boatloads of tasty snacks.
Unfortunately.
You were super confused at the time, but said it was an adorable thing to say.
Yeah, but the iPad is awfully optimistic for supposedly looking on some guy remains, right?
These opportunities don't come by often. So today, Paimon's gonna treat you to a special crash course on Paimon's life philosophy.
It's really my treat, but you get the point.
Hey, this way you get something from the both of us for the price of one.
Wow, Paimon, that's so thoughtful of you to, you know, give something to Dia of your own personal allowance, even though all the more came from me.
Anyway, the point is that you should eat to your heart's content. You'll feel better for sure once you've gotten something in your tummy. Dunyarzad will also be here shortly. She's already heard that we're back.
Aw, thanks, you two. Honestly, this is very unlike me. I just had a lot on my mind on our way back, so I didn't know what to say.
Yeah, I feel so bad for Dia, I have to say.
My chest was filled with all kinds of intense emotions. They just shook me even more than all the feelings we've shared during our previous adventures. But when everything came to an end, those emotions also vanished without a trace, and I was left feeling more empty than ever before. It was as if I'd lost the thing that was most important to me.
Everything just happened so fast. Like, actually, your whole world went down upside down in half a day.
Yeah, you're right. To many mercenaries, Mora is the most important thing in the world. But perhaps to us, it's the most worthless thing of all.
Let's go.
Idrisi and the others all used to say that they would quit if there was no Mora to be had. But when it came to avenging my father, there was no Mora to be made anywhere. My reality shattered when I found out that the father who always told me hero stories was in fact a bad guy. But look at me now. Am I any different? Despite all my promises about never forgiving him and never trying to understand him, I still went to such lengths to find out the truth and nearly even shed tears for his sake. We're hypocrites, all of us.
You should never question your true feelings, though.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a pity that we often only recognize our true feelings after it's already too late.
Yeah, sorry about that, Dia.
You're back! Are all of you alright?
Oh, Dia's not. Dia's not.
Yeah. Many people from the Corps of 30 came over, and I just wrapped up everything with my dad. All I can do now is wait for their verdict.
I mean, come on, there's really nothing wrong with what your father did.
Huh? Dia, you're looking quite down again.
Paimon will explain. A lot happened while we were gone.
Once Paimon finishes telling her story, Dunyazar begins to cry. It takes some time
I'm
for her to
sorry.
compose herself.
I really should have controlled my emotions better. I just...
It's all right, my lady. You were hurt by all of this as well. Truth be told, I'm starting to feel a little guilty watching you cry like this.
But Dia, your pain must be even worse. You shouldn't need to comfort me.
Hey, don't worry about me. If anything, this whole thing has finally shown me the difference between illusion and reality. My father probably thought that people could settle into new lives as long as they moved to a new environment. That thought has even crossed my mind a few times. It's like saying, what's wrong with adapting to a new life? However, there was always something deep within my mind that refused to accept it. This impulse brought me great turmoil, and even made me feel ashamed for turning my back on your father's kindness. But now that I consider it again, it all makes sense. The desert sands are a part of who I am, and I will never be able to lead a peaceful existence.
I understand how you feel.
That doesn't mean I won't be making any changes to my life, though. As an example, I'm now thinking about taking on some small odd jobs. It's just like Idrisi said. I also want to catch up to my father and become a character in his play. Even if the ending of the story may be childish and ridiculous, it won't really matter.
Isn't that neat, though? Oh, you'll be a whole new kind of mercenary, one that's not out for Mora. Why don't we go for a change of scenery once we finish eating? What about stopping by the Grand Bazaar again?
Right. You said you wanted to get a rug for your family.
We'll come along too.
Blah, blah. It's always more fun when everyone's together. I'm just more focused on, like, what's happening.
I can't thank you enough for taking care of me this entire time.
Yeah, she needed someone. I think it would be this. But yeah, oof to Dia. F in the chat for Dia. Literally raised to think her father was just some evil person because of the mercenary stuff that he's done. And I think truly I don't think they'll know exactly what her father did. I mean, yeah, it's mercenary stuff. And yeah, maybe he was wrong, but he loved his daughter. And he really wanted to give her a life that was just nice and peaceful. But unfortunately, she's stubborn
This
and he
rug
failed.
here is
Kind of.
quite something. The craftsmanship is exquisite, and the fabric is also of high quality.
We're back at the rug shop? I thought this was a joke.
Ah, here you are. Finally, I found you.
Hey! Aren't you that mercenary
Oh.
who bit his tongue? You can still talk?
Yeah, but barely.
Wait, are you here to take revenge on us?
What are you talking about? Do I look like I could take you all in a fight? I just came here to give you something. I'll be on my way to give myself up to the Corps after this. Once I woke up, I hurried to the Khan al-Ahmar's camp, hoping to alert them to your presence. But when I got there, I found no one except the members who were still too injured to move.
Ah, so you probably got there after us.
Yeah, they told me that they had exacted their revenge, and everyone had turned themselves in to the authorities. Even that last camp was not going to last for much longer. I had joined the cause to repay an old favor from Kusela. Now that everyone's already turned themselves in, I might as well do the same.
Cool.
One of the injured members gave this box to me, and told me that it contained some of the old man's last possessions. Everything left in the camp will get confiscated, so I figured I should get this to you before the Corps could get their hands on it.
Thank you.
No worries. We are all just living our own truths. There's no need to comment or judge anyone for it.
I want bog. Oh my gosh.
So this box contains everything that Dia's father left behind. Huh. It feels lighter than expected.
Can't wait to read a emotional pact and like last word.
Well, back in the
will
day,
thing.
the first thing he did with any Mora was spend it on things like drinks and meat. But let's see what's inside. What's this? It's just a bunch of junk. Ugh, it kinda stinks.
Perhaps it's just been left unopened for too long.
A handwritten copy of a storybook. The paper's already yellowed, and it looks like it's about to fall apart. It was against the Academia's rules to possess books for personal use. If he was going to break that rule, he could have at least copied something useful.
That probably means this was really important to him.
Ah, and here are a few bags of children's snacks. The packaging's completely deteriorated. Maybe that's where the smell was coming from.
Ooh.
Did he get those for you?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Even when I was a child, I was never a fan of these kinds of snacks. He'd always say that he got them for me, but in the end, he always ate more than I ever did.
Well, that's not really her fault
Who
in
even
that
leaves
case.
snacks in a box like this anyway? Isn't that just common sense? Forget it. Let me see what else is in here. A razor, some buttons, some round iron tiles, a wooden toy puppet, a wool scarf, which from the looks of it probably belonged to a woman, and a hair clip? Why are these things here?
It's either gifts for Dia or something for her from her mother.
I'm suddenly feeling a little scared.
I'm sorry, my lady, but this is just the kind of man he was. He probably saw this box as some kind of personal trash heap and dumped any and everything in there. 2 empty liquor bottles.
Wait, what? How can bottles fit in that box? Hold
Are
up.
these the kinds of things that a normal person would leave behind?
Probably not, honestly.
There's something in the bottle.
Oh, you're right.
You know.
All right, I got it out. It seems to be a piece of paper with some writing on it. The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though. Let's hope the writing didn't smudge. I was suddenly seized with an urge to write a letter after finishing this bottle. I just folded it up and left it in the bottle, though. If I end up forgetting about it, it won't really matter. To Dia. It's a letter for me?
You don't need to read it out loud.
It's all right. I'll just read it out. If he went to the trouble of writing a letter, there must have been some important things that he wanted to say. Or at least record down.
Yeah, I miss you. Love, Dad.
My condition's becoming worse and worse. Can't even walk without a cane anymore, much less go out and have fun. Guess I don't have many days left. If you're reading this letter, then I suppose I'm already long gone. You were adorable as a baby. Everyone loved you. And regardless of whether you were crying or laughing, everyone enjoyed having you in the group. But once you grew a bit older, you were no longer nearly as happy or cute. It's probably Idrisi's fault. He was never up to any good.
Can you believe this guy? He can point the finger at himself.
Anyway, back to the point. To summarize, I'm writing this so you would know not to feel sad for me, even if you end up finding out the truth.
I'm sorry. It was kind of funny because, like, remember, Dia's reading this. So, reading out loud, we're hearing this in Kusalia's voice, but I can imagine maybe Dia's just, like, doing a voice impression of Kusalia, being, like, this deep, masculine voice, and then just to break character, be like, oh, yeah, sure, he doesn't point the finger at himself, whatever. And then she just instantly goes back. Right, so no, not to feel sad for me.
The reason being that I was never your father to begin with.
Oh, oh no! The plot thickens!
Wait, what?
The plot thickens!
Surely, he must be joking, right?
I don't know.
I was quite formidable when I was young, and 100 times cooler than some so-called flame main. Really felt like the whole world was under my feet. With just a teeny tiny bit of effort, I felt I could rule over the entire desert. But as fate would have it, I went out into the desert for a drink one day and discovered a baby in the sands. It was you. You were just lying there, small and helpless. You were so tiny that if the wind blew for just a little while longer, you would have been buried forever. But your cries were so loud they made my head hurt. Now that I think of it, you really were a bundle of energy.
Yo, Dia, your hair's kind of clipping your ear. Just thought you should know that.
Sounds like he's serious.
I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. None of them even doubted me. I'm sorry that I had to lie to them for so long, but I really had no other choice. I was their most esteemed leader, after all. It's not like I could just tell them that I suddenly wanted to play at being a father. At this rate, I'll puke up all the liquor I just drank from this bottle. Anyway, Dia, you possess the kind of freedom and kindness that we could only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
That's the end of the letter. In the end, he was still thinking of me as a little child.
Man, yeah, isn't that also a good thing? Yeah, I don't know what to say in this situation.
I suppose, or I would have suffocated under the sand a long time ago.
He was a good father to you. The fact that he wasn't a blood relative doesn't change that.
Like, but that brings so much more questions. Because why was Dea out in the sand? Holy, that means her real father and mother just abandoned her. Like, yo. Oh no.
Yeah. It's just a pity that we had to learn the truth of everything like this.
Do you already have some ideas about the decision that he wanted you to make?
I do. If he first found me alone in the sands, then I want to try my hand at finding the person who abandoned me.
And punch them in the face.
I just have one wish. To tell them a story. That there once existed a childish and foolish jerk with a heart of gold. And that only under his care was I able to grow and mature into the person I am today.
If you end up finding any leads, can you share them with us?
Act
We go on
2.
adventures all the time. Maybe we'll be able to find some information for you.
Sure, I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting you to be so enthusiastic.
I also don't want to see his efforts go to waste.
I'll help too.
Thank you. All of you. Thank you so much. My life has certainly had its twists and turns, but I've always considered myself lucky.
I'm sorry,
Because
yo.
no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded by incredible kindness.
Yeah, Dia... I won't say incredibly lucky, but she got lucky. She got incredibly lucky. She was found in the sand by a kind... It could have been any mercenary or just left there to die, but she got lucky. Oh, man. Even if he did bad things, being a bad person doesn't necessarily mean he was a bad father. True. True. So, yeah, time for Windbloom Festival. Let's do happy, funny Windbloom stuff. Because, oh, man. That was some lore dump, I have to say. Some character exposition. Okay, let's do the snapshots first. I'll do the music last because that's the one I look forward to most. Oh man, like I can't. I can't. I just can't, guys. I wonder if they're all here. Oh, they're probably just all here. They're all just here. Okay. Hello, sir. Traveler, please wait. What event have you got going on here? An event? No, I have neither the energy nor ability for something like that. I'm merely someone interested in photo taking. I even had someone get me a camera and took a great many pictures with it. The people at the guild seemed to really like the pictures I took. Cyrus even said that we could turn them into books and give them out as souvenirs. And well, you know, it's Windbloom Festival. Cyrus requested that I go around Mondstadt and take various pictures related to the festival. He's planning on putting them together into a whatever that word is, album to be given out to the adventurers in the guild as mementos. But Mondstadt's a big place with lots of photo-taking spots, and I'm just one person. The other adventurers are also out of their own errands and won't have any time to help. I know that a festival isn't really the time to be asking around for help. But please, traveler, I've heard that you're a dab hand at the camera, so please help me out, please. I beg of you, please. Please. Well, okay, well, look. Calm down, I do know a thing or two. Oh, alright, that's a relief. So the rumors are true then. Anyway, traveler, in that case, allow me to formally request your help in going around Mondstadt to take pictures using your camera. Ah yes, why don't you use this camera to take your photos? I maintain it regularly, so it runs very smoothly. Not to say that I don't trust your camera if it's broken or anything, but, I don't trust it, so I mean, it takes a good camera to take good pictures, wouldn't you say? I'll be counting on you, then the pictures just need to be related to the Windbloom Festival. Otherwise, there are no particular restrictions on their content. As for the rewards, you don't need to worry. I'll follow the usual guild regulations. You won't be working for free. Now, I'll need to sort the pictures here into categories. There we go. Cool. He said dab. Yes, of course, I said dab. You know, I think, okay, since they're all here, I'm just gonna read all of them, just to read them.
Hello there, and welcome to the Windbloom Festival. You come at a good time. We're currently organizing a little group known as Ballads of Breeze. Taking part in this game will allow you to play some lovely tunes, just like the bards of Mondstadt.
Will I really sound that good? I mean, I already do, but you know.
Oh, don't you worry. We've had, lots of playtesters in the past. Even some with zero knowledge of how to play instruments will be able to play something that, won't sound too bad. Please believe me, I have faith in the Knights of Favonius, unlike D-Luke, please. As long as you do your best to keep up with the rhythm and beat, you'll be able to strum up a storm with breeze, yeah. Focus only on the wind around you and the lovely song you wish to play, and all your troubles will surely fade away.
Well, I imagine bards must be quite carefree then. I know one of them.
I wouldn't say that for sure. After all, they do fret about whether their songs will move people enough to fork some more over. As for you, you just need to play to your heart's content. Well, never mind what I just said. I hope you know how this works now, yes? Well, if it interests you, you're free to give it a go. You can use your own instrument to play said tunes, and if you haven't brought one, we can lend you some. Not to brag, but we do have quite a few on hand here. Each of them is quite different from the rest. Which of the instruments would you like to use first?
Liar.
Oh, this one then? No problem. Oh, and here's one more thing I forgot to mention. Please wait for a moment. I need to consult my notes. Right. In order to make sure that everyone is able to play the best they can, we've decided to implement a tuning phase to this game. Simply put, we mean to help you tune your instrument to be in the best state possible. Don't worry, it's easy. The first step should be calibration. Okay. Alright, that should do it. Your instrument's all tuned up and the musical scores should be ready as well. You can start any time now, as long as you want to, of course.
Cool. I will do that in a bit. Can the guild really manage this amount of work? Traveler, my apologies for not noticing you sooner. I had some guild affairs on my mind. You must be here in Mondstadt for the Windbloom Festival, I presume. You're just in time. The guild has just come up with a little game. A guaranteed romp with prizes to be won. How about it? Want to give it a go? Let me introduce this little game to you first. The person who designed it calls it floral chess. He said that his inspiration came from the billowing petals and the wind that pursues them. And the game is meant to intimidate the romanticism of pursuing these flower petals. That's quite the story. Well, this inventor is a bard, so he has more or less of an imagination. Basically, when you're playing this form of chess, you need to collect as many bloom balloons within the chessboard as possible. You'll have to avoid various obstacles in the process. There'll be some tools on hand to lend you some support. That fellow even wrote an entire manual for this game, which I'll let you have a look at later. If you're interested, you're welcome to play. Remember, prizes are guaranteed just for participating. You want to increase score, X area will unlock, cool. Most avoid those balloons. If you're caught, you will lose the point and restart to the area. Cool. Okay. I hit you. Alright. Well, one at a time. We'll do breezy snapshots first. Oh, I'm just... angle must be taken, must include the character. First up, of course, is a photo of the main gate in Mondstadt. Do remember to go take the photo from the main gate and to keep the photo. Bouquets. Take a good picture. Okay. I guess we could do that one. Good, I can press the map and the pictures will be there. I might as well just unlock them all then. Really? Oh, okay. You must equip your camera and interact with the photo. Okay, process is split. During the adjustment, you need to... Okay, I already know it. I already know it. We've done this before. We've literally done this before. There. Okay. Oh. Whoops. This. There it is. Okay. So we just have to put it like... Okay. A character from Mondstadt. Well, that's no one here. That is literally no one here. So guess what? We are gonna do the one who lives in the not in the statue. But that's reference to the statue. Yeah, let's go. That's good. That's a good photo. That's a good photo. That is just not help. Help. Oh, really? There was one there too? Okay, I could have just left and do it at the camera, but no, I had to be so quick. I had to be so quick in doing what I needed to do. Crazy. Alright, anyways, set it up. Oh, have to adjust it. 8. go. The other one better not be happening at night. That would be so sad. Because then I would have to go to my favorite part in the whole game. Eight. Good. Yeah, some of these are just fun to do. Oh, and I gotta say, you are very good at voice acting. Oh, thank you. I definitely try. Yeah, it's been a while since I've voice acted on Genshin because I decided to really only stream story events. Yes. We'll use an elemental skill.
Here we go.
That looks so bad. Nah, I'm sorry. We gotta go again. We gotta go again. Okay. I gotta wait. There we go. Hey, the flower's in the way. But it's fine. Okay. Alright, the next one. That is the wrong one. Go. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Up. Up. I could read all of them. And I'm done. But let us go. Let us go to the funny. Take a funny picture. Go haha and move on to the next one. Because we're speedrunning this now. Oh, easy. There we go. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. There we go, easy. Oh, I guess there's like 3 of them here. Also, I really do hope that, Ooh. Ooh, yes. The character. Yes. I'm sorry, I just want to do this. Sorry. I have to do this at one point. There we go. Oh, it didn't count. Come on. Come on, man. Unfair. Perfect. Okay. I'll have that on stream no matter what. Any time of the day. Let's go. I should also probably change my team because this team has a level 3 character. But yeah, this is kind of the next team I'm working on, but I might replace Bennett for when I get Zhongli, if I ever get Zhongli. Hopefully I make it. I'm just gonna do it like that. Nowhere to go. It's probably, yeah, somewhere on the rocky place. Let's see, the next one. Sorry, I'm also just trying to think in terms of next events and everything. Because, yeah, there's just the little ones, but... Not up here? Oh, is it down there? Hey! Oh, you almost lied to me. You almost lied to me. You almost lied to me. Oh, wait. Okay, wait a minute. Yes. I have to do Albedo. I know exactly which picture to do. Okay. Might be a little bit. I need to wait for the sketch. Come on. Nope, wrong one. Gotta wait more. So, chat, how was your day? Time to wait. Because my day was okay until I had to do this. These are still fun. Oh, there we go. Yes, perfect. Go here. I'm just keeping out Beto just in case it's like, yeah, character from, character that is Geo. And also from Mondstadt. Good luck if you don't have that character. Well, that's such a shame because, there's only one. There's only one, and you're looking at him. Oh, don't. I see an Abyss Mage over there. Please don't. Oh, no. Oh, no. It was pretty good. Still gotta research rain frogs or some I'm working on, though. Ah, I see. I'm guessing schoolwork. Okay, what's the really? You want the direction of enemies? Okay. Oh, we're doing Bennett. I know what we're doing. Come on, Bennett, do your pose. You know which one to do. Bennett, hurry. Bennett, hurry. Bennett, hurry. Bennett, please. Bennett, please. I don't think they're gonna do it because I'm in combat. She's walking up. You know, I kind of want her to fire something at me. It'll be perfect, trust me, chat. Here we go. Here she comes. She's coming closer and closer. I just want you to fire something at me. Oh, there we go.
Why do they...
Perfect. This is just perfect. I got it forever. Anyways, no, it's actually an engineering project, if you could call it that. And I graduated a while ago.
Never miss. I don't see that
okay,
coming.
anyways, bye. Anyways, goodbye. Let's see. Alright, we're to next. Alright, we're gonna go. Oh, that's so good.
Weather's not bad today. Oh, crud. I jinxed it. Now it's bound to rain.
Oh, it's so funny. And it's Bennett was the perfect character for that, considering of his luck. Because I was trying to make it so that Bennett would do, like, the Bennett's Adventure Team Assemble. It better not be up there. It's up there. Alright, we're gonna try to get up there. Okay, we're gonna do this. We 10 out of 10. Happy the wife voice. But yeah, Bennett's Adventure Team assemble with enemies behind him, but that just worked so much better. Uh-oh. I don't know the game had a wet stats when you go in the water. Is that only for electric enemies to deal more damage and fire to deal less damage, or what? No, that's just related to elemental reactions, which essentially yeah, that's a wait, sorry. So yeah, it's elemental reactions in the game, which wet just means you are applied with hydro status, which yes, water. And when you are applied with water, then you're prone to have elemental reaction damage taken. So for example, let's say an enemy with fire, like fire damage, for example. Oh, it's raining now. Bennett, you had to jinx it. We had nice weather.
It always rains when I go on an adventure.
Oh. Oh, now I just feel bad now. I'm sorry, Bennett. I'm sorry. Anyways, back to my explanation. So, when an enemy hits you with a fire move, while you have the wet stash, the hydro...
It's not bad today.
Sorry, Bennett. I have to shut you up so I can talk. So... Alright, fine. Can I please have my explanation? Can I please give my explanation, game? I would like to. So basically, when fire it contacts water, it gives vaporize, which is big damage. Electric, which is the electric on water, it also does an electrical reaction, which is super conduct, I believe, or electrocharge, one or the other. And oh yeah, it's electrocharge. And yeah. Ooh, that's so good. That's so good. That's so good. Sorry. Okay. So then, yeah, so basically with all the stats, oh, also Bennett had the permanent drip. True. But anyway, so there are certain reactions in the game when a status is applied. So the main four, I guess, would be Pyro, Cryo, Hydro, and Electro. Those are kind of the stationary ones. Animo here, which is essentially wind and everything, gives Swirl to each of them, so which it kind of just spreads. To me, it's one of the best. That's just my opinion. I think Animo is one of the best elements in the game. The next would be Geo, which is what Albedo was, or is. And he, basically, it would give Crystallize, which would give a shield. It's more defensive. And then, finally, there's Dendro, which is the new element, which is not necessarily a staple like Pyro, Electro, Hydro, and Pyro, but it's like a equation, more equation. It's like more reactions than not. Dendro's a bit complicated to explain, but essentially it could be something like, yeah, if you apply Hydro and Dendro, you get these bloom cores. And if you hit those bloom cores with Electro or Pyro, I think also... Hydro, you could do that. But basically it'll do different reactions in order, so... Yeah, it's crazy. So Dendro is L plus ratio then? Almost. Except it's really good. It would be W plus ratio, not L plus ratio. Because it gives big damage. I could give an example later on. Let's see. Not bad. You've chosen an excellent angle. Let's put this one on the cover. Ayy. Let's see. Whoa, this picture has an amazing view. I need to go take these few pictures myself. Oh yeah, and let's see. This one. During the Windbloom Festival, the square will be packed with people, but at the same time, it would feel like something was missing if we did not take a picture of the people who have come to take part. I guess that's why what they call the festive atmosphere. I told you I'm not very photogenic, but so no thanks. I know it's part of the festivities, but please, I'm too impersonal. What? You want to take a photo of us? I don't think that's necessary. I'm not a very photogenic character, you know. Take a picture of Lizzie or something, or maybe Plugan. But if you really must take a picture of me, then let me finish striking a pose. No, you are in photo. Alright, if you want me to identify the part of Mondstadt's wilds I consider the most concerning, that's got to be Darupa Gorge. Not only do many hilichurls gather there, but someone also stuck all those swords into the ground in the middle of the valley. If you don't mind, Traveler, could you help me take a photo of that place? Whoops, that sounded a bit too much like a commission. But either way, I'm counting on you. Eh? That still sounds like a commission, you say? And this is wonderful. Thank you, Traveler. I'll be giving your compensation as per the guild's rules. Ahem, I was just kidding. This isn't a commission from the guild or anything, but thank you anyway. Have you heard of Storm Terror's lair? They say that the place really has a sense of atmosphere to it. And there's also rumors that it plays host to a huge dragon. If you could get lucky and get a shot of that creature, well, I mean, your personal safety takes priority, of course, so do be careful. Just like they say, what a magnificent structure. Perhaps I should just go see with my own eyes. Wow, I can't read. If we didn't take a picture of Mondstadt as a whole on such a grand occasion, then that would be a mighty great waste. I know a place from which you can see the entire city. Give me a moment to mark it out on your map. Mondstadt looks so lively during the Windbloom Festival. All thanks to everyone's hard work. Alright, I need to keep my spirits up and keep working on these pictures. Cyrus has told me many times not to just go rushing headlong to Dragonspine. Seriously, there are all sorts of beautiful sights to be seen there. I've only been able to take pictures of it from afar. Perhaps I should bring some friends along with me next time. Maybe Cyrus will agree then? It has been framed and shamed, right? Dragonspine doesn't look half as dangerous as Cyrus made it out to be. Huh? There are monsters hiding in the shadows? And it's so cold you could get frozen in place? Really? You're not lying, are you? I thought that said, is this the pandemic? And I was like, yo, huh? Cyrus still tells me to stay away from Dragonspine, even though I've made every possible preparation. Oh, the spot I've marked this time is supposed to give you a panorama of the entire mountain. I'm counting on you. Is this the panorama view of Dragonspine? It's impressive indeed. And looks really dangerous, too. I should probably make some adjustments to my planned photo trip. Worm Rest Valley? A worm? I don't see one anywhere. Never mind. Either way, I've heard that the view there is pretty good, and that such pictures do well in picture collections. So, please and thank you, Traveler. As for me, I need to engage in some friendly discussions with Cyrus for myself, and a few other adventurers to be allowed to visit Dragonspine altogether and take some photos ourselves. Nope, no worms at all. That's fine. The photo you took is nice enough. I'm sure Cyrus would love it too, even though this was the photo with Bennett being exploded. Yeah, nice photo. Perfectly safe. Perfectly safe spot. Cat, am I right? Alright, next is Floor Pursuit. Alright, so this one I think is, like, I guess balloons and everything. You just get the balloons. I think there's no more, like, wandering around. It's just stationary between the other two. Let's go, Primo Gems and Heroes Wit. Yay! Cool, let's do it. Oh, no, you just did not do wind trace. Alright, let's go. I don't think it matters, the team. Collecting gate blessings can help charge up the Aristes Dispeller skill. After using Aris Dispeller, you will be able to destroy all Aristes balloons you touch for 7 seconds. After collecting a Gather blessing, your collection range from bloom balloons will be expanded for 10. Okay. Oh snap, here we go. Here we go, chat. We're gonna get the balloons in this nice, well, we're gonna leave this nice room. Ooh. Okay, I just could not jump over it. Bop.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Interesting. Oh, there's no balloons up there? Oh, that's rig. Alright, so I got this ready. Whee! Checkpoint. I'm gonna save it a little bit. Okay, bye. This is like Pac-Man.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Like, is it just me, or does this game kind of seem like Pac-Man almost?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Benji, could you not say would gliding be faster all the time? Look,
Wouldn't
I love
gliding
the
be
fact that
faster?
you love the fact that gliding would be faster, but please, I would like to not get caught. Let's go. Zoom.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh. Got you. You thought I didn't come prepared. You fool. You fool. Got you. King of Pursuit, though. What's that? Oh. We? Yay! Easy. Man's VA had time for 10 voice clips and only 10. I mean, hey. Sometimes time is money. You know, I feel like this is definitely based off of a West Eastern game, but for translation's sake, they said chess. You know, like jelly donuts from Pokemon. And yeah, like, and also hamburgers from Ace Attorney. You know, you gotta eat your hamburgers. I kind of like it. I don't know. It has a little charm to it. And once again, in a box. I mean, maybe I'm saying that because, there's no... There's, you know, all these, Okay, now this is where it's gonna get hard, I think.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh!
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh! Run. Got you. Haha, you can't do anything. Wait, is that everything? Yes, that's everyone. Okay. Run. Run.
Wouldn't gliding be
Haha,
faster?
got you, even though I gotta run. I didn't get it. Oh! Ah! Run!
Wouldn't
Got
gliding
you.
be faster?
No! No! Get out of my way. Okay. Relieve. Oh no. No! I was trying to get the bloom thing. Alright. We gotta be careful, chat. Okay. We were not careful, chat. Get back here. It's just funny. But that'd be so depressing if all along during this challenge I was actually supposed to get more like of those balloons. Maybe I should actually take a look. Check. Hold on. Up. Okay, it's just scores. Okay, good. It's just scores. All right, carry on. So I gotta get at least 4,000 for all of them. I saw that it said 4,500, so I mean, as long as we get to the 5,000 territory, we should be fine. That means don't get caught and balloons blow up, I guess. Wait. Why is the room like this? Oh, it's just under. Okay, they're slow. Look. I want the balloons. No balloon gets left behind. Uh-oh. Bye. Wait, we're going up? What? Oh. I see where we're going. Instructions were unclear. Instructions unclear. Wait. Wait, how do we get... What? How do we get up there? Game. Game. How do you want me to get up there?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh, there we go. Huh? Oh. Okay, then. Instructions unclear. Sunny VA being chased by orange circle. There we go. Anything here? Nope, nope. Okay, moving on.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh, big balloon. Oh, and it's a warp balloon. Get back here. Got him. Where? Checkpoint. I'm safe. Okay, where am I going? Am I heading? Up there?
Wouldn't
Up there.
gliding be
Okay.
faster?
You know what? Hold on. Wait, is that... No, it's not. That's not correct. That is not correct, because according to the encyclopedia... Wait, is that treasure chest? Oh, not it. I've been baited. Bop. 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 No. Cozy. Get back here.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Y'all listen. Bop, bop. Bye. You know, you could farm get beating opponents if you're short, if you want to, like, I guess speed run not having to get all the balloons. You could just kind of farm where the thing that gets the balloons would spawn and just farm defeating balloons. I don't know if that would affect the score or not, but hey, it's something, right? Yeah, when Dendro cores created by Dendron Hydro react with something, I don't know. In this challenge, shifting the positions of some bookcases will open or close some additional paths.
Oh boy, here we go. If that wasn't enough, because with the staircase, oh no, now we gotta do bookshelves. Yay!
Bop, bop.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Let's go. If that was even a bit sooner. Oh. I just saw my mini-map. You know, for something that's supposed to be closed to me, I could just easily avoid that. Okay, wait. Oh, I get it. Well, I guess I have to hope I got it all.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Pop. Okay, we got that. Now we just... Oh, now they didn't want you to cheat. Okay, I understand. There we go. Give me. No, give me. Mine.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
No. Get back here. Alright, so that's just the end of the level. Give me. Bye. Easy. That one was easy. I don't know if that's all the balloons. You know what? I don't think we have to get all the balloons, to be honest. I think we just have to do enough. Just doing 5,000 is just enough to get by. Alright, it's 2 more. We got this, chat. We got this. But anyways, let's see. Okay, some areas of the challenge will be in a darkened state. After reactivating the light sources of these areas, brightness will return and the new bloom. So meaning we just needed to add more mechanics to the game. Now we need to add darkness mechanic. We need it to be nighttime.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Get the dubs. Oh. Okay, there. Darkened spot. Now, how do I get it? Ooh, hey. Okay, let's see. Oh, I have to go back up there. All right, well, we're running. Haha, loser.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Really? You... Okay. Keep the staircase, why don't you? Forget that mechanic.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh, ooh. Let's go. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Mine. Let's see. Gimme. You.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
What? Got that. Bye. Man, we just zooming. We zooming.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Ooh. Oh, that's cool. The music kind of just dims out a little bit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, to be fair, I do have a... I forgot that I had a big thing, which I used, and I used it probably too late.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Bop. All right, that's 6,000. I don't need that. All right, one more, and then we're all done with this. And then we do the songs, and I think that would be stream. Blip. Oh wait. Okay, we're good. The score's increased. So yeah, 6,000 now is probably a good idea. A good idea to do, and if not, well, I guess it'll be a bad idea. Hello back here. I'm doing okay, thank you. How about you? How are you doing today? We're just doing some speed running some Windbloom stuff because I forgot to do it over the week. Okay. No. All right. Turn on the light. Oh.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Uh-oh. 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 And we're doing a nice game of Pac-Man. I forgot to include that to the instructions.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Gotcha. Give me. For right now, no balloon left behind. Now we go into a wormhole. Now we run. Got him.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh, Fenty was like, wouldn't gliding be faster? Just jump scare. Venti jump scare. Look at that. It's called Precise Pristine. Yes. Uh-oh. Yeah, honestly, you could probably just farm beating these or whatever. Okay. Cool. I don't know what happened to all those balloons or how many disappeared after I pressed a button, but know that there are no more now. There we go. Bye, and we are done. Woo! Sorry for being late. I was on a snowmobile trip and going 140km/h, jumping island, all the stuff, and I'm fine, thanks. That's good. I mean, that sounds like fun. Is it something I would do? Probably not. I'm a coward. But I'm glad that you were having fun with it. Okay, so that one's done. All right, that's all good. Yep. Man. Just the balloons look funny. All right, Ballads of Breeze, let's do it. Every single song on Pro difficulty. Pro difficulty. What's Cascade? Oh, no, I want Spread. Oh, God, nah. Continuous playing effects. If switched on once you reach a certain, there'll be special performance effects. Maybe later. Oh. Am I just dumb? I just have to press the perform button. Okay. Okay, then. Alright, I guess I can't play it anywhere. I literally have to talk to her. So dumb. So dumb. Yes, I know how to play this. Yes, I know how to play this. Cool. Alright. Here we go, chat. Ah! No, wait! Wait. Oh, wait, hold up. I promise I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just dumb. I'm blind. There we go. I mean, we gotta do this again, but this is my practice round. I haven't done this in a while. Ah! Ah! Alright. Alright, that was a disappointment first go, but hey, it's okay. We're gonna do it again. I'll do it one more time. I just gotta. That was the rust. Ah! Nah. Wait. Oh, I just checked up the combo just to check. Oh, did I break it? No. And then when I looked down, I broke it. All right, good enough, chat. We got 99%. That's my lucky number. Anyways, next. All right, we go down. All right, Albedo's theme. Let's go. Albedo's theme is so good. Honestly, this game, really good music, and this is a good display of it. Genshin should just be a rhythm click game. Oh. Okay, Genshin has been taking notes on rhythm games. Oh, they've been taking notes. Okay, I may have to not do spread. Genshin's been taking notes. Genshin's been taking notes. Okay, really quick, hey, chat. I don't know if this will help, actually, to be honest, but I'm gonna try that. We're just... Alright. I don't know if this will work. But oh boy. Well, I'm gonna use the excuse of I barely remember Eula as a character other than Vengeance, so I don't really know her theme. That's my excuse here. Oh, that was triplets. Beautiful. Woo! I'm going to use the excuse of skill issue. You know what? You're right. Wait, I failed once? Oh, rip. Okay. Moving on. Oh, I cannot fail. I'm gonna fail. Here we go. Let's go. I like how it's the character gently plucking a lyre, but on screen it's just... No! Perception. No! I can't read. Yes, because these are letters by far. I gotta do this again. I gotta do this again at one point. Oh man. What? Fire is so bad. I will not be surprised the moment you see this. The stream will end. Well, I'm seeing it, and I think, well, maybe we have a good 15 minutes left of the stream. Alright, let me check something. Let me just go back to spread mode. Wow, all of this is just different colors, but I like the liar the best. Alright, let's see if I can... Ooh. I'm gonna do what is called a mistake. Let me get all these distractions up. But yeah, Genshin has been taking notes when it comes to these rhythm games. Because I remember before the Pro, it was so easy. Ah, there we go. That's a lot better. Woo! Pop. I'm going to do what is called a pro gamer move. Okay, that's better. Anyways, moving on. By the way, going back to Cascade, I think. Okay, if I remember correctly, yeah, this is where violins go hard, I think. Ah. Well, that was a disappointment. Well, yeah. Is that... Ooh, Is the music quiet? You know what? Let me do something. Hold on. Wait, unless... Is it gonna be there? Is there settings? Maybe I can make the music a little louder. I don't want the beat. I just want the music. I want music to be louder. It's pretty quiet. Dark background. Ooh. I don't know. Enable calibration, will you? Man, okay. I think I'm gonna go. The internet is only letting me watch Diaporama of the stream. Oof. Okay, well, thank you for stopping by regardless back here, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night. No, day or night, depending on your time zone. I can speak. Alright, it was at 5. Alright, we're gonna make it at 10 for right now. And I'm gonna hate myself later when it comes to audio editing and everything. Ha ha! Cool. I just want to do this one more time. Because that was a disappointment. That was also a disappointment. Okay, I guess there was one more there. What? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Woo! Skill issue. All right. You know, I'm gonna say it's a skill issue and move on. Hello, Tainari. What's your? I have no idea what your song is, to be honest. I'm still waiting for the beat to drop. Yeah, I don't recognize it. We're still going. We're still going. I see the bar up there. Where's the next notes? Okay, I guess that's it. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't recognize the song at all. But that was good full combo. Anyways, next. Oh no, I have to get a perfect one. Venting. Wow, the two characters of Mondstadt have the ends done. No! I messed it up. Ah! I'm a disappointment. Aw, I'm a fake fan. Fake fan. I'm a fake fan. Oh well, I tried. Give me all the tokens and the primo gems you have. They're mine now. Yeah, I really don't know your song. Yay, we did all the stuff. Regardless, we did all the stuff. Don't know if you guys actually want me to try to do a perfect on one of them at least, but I'm just gonna... Okay, Oh, I never claimed all these. There I... Wait, was this the one with the sword? Oh, it was. Cool, time to get the refinement stuff. Alright, so what can I get? That is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. I don't know. I don't know. I'm tired, chat. Maybe that's the whole thing here. I'm tired, chat. Specialized refinement material for the mail flower, which was the claymore. Well. Detail blueprint. I'm pretty sure I could get all of them, but safe. I'm gonna get the things that are kind of important, which is the talent. Alright, yeah, I can get everything. This is one of the most satisfying things in the whole game. Getting all the rewards. All the rewards. Every single one of them. But yeah, no, I have to say, I just want to really emphasize how much Genshin's rhythm has evolved. I mean, I've seen a little bit of it in the sense of other people, you know, making beat maps and everything. And you can actually make your own. I don't know how you would be able to perform others' beat maps. I really don't, but can't believe that. Whatever. Anyways, so I remember it used to be, you know, using WASD and JIKL as the circles. That's what they started with. And then it evolved to be more of like demo gameplay. And now it's so much variety and with so much controls. Maybe they listen to like the rhythm game community to make it even better. And even the pros like actually feel harder. Like I used to be able to do the pros 100%. Now I don't think I can because I'm not that good of a rhythm click. I just do it for fun, really. I don't think I can really do 100% or full, like maybe full combo someday, but honestly not as much. But it's still very fun and I enjoy it. Go refine all of that before they go away and never come back. Let's see, within 8 seconds after the character's elemental skill hits an opponent or the character triggers an elemental reaction, their attack and elemental mastery be increased by 24% and 96 respectively. Specifically 24 and 96. Okay. I don't know if that's good. Alright, let's see. All the blueprints. Bop, bop, bop. There we go. And yeah. So we've been going a little longer than I thought, which is crazy. But I'm sorry about that. Let's see. So doing the thingies. Can I get a wish? And do I have 10 wishes? Maybe I can end this with like a cool standard wish. No way. No, I cannot. And unfortunately, I don't think I get like any of these. I haven't been wishing because honestly, the characters. I mean, okay, other than potentially Sino, I mean, Dia's gonna be a general banner character. Yeah, I like that. View details for more, and then this 5-star exclusive. And I like how there's a space there, and not really. Oh. But yeah, now that let's see, here now, or is she gonna be there in the? Okay, I think she's gonna be in a future update, but she's gonna be added to the general banner character. Oh my gosh, the general standard banner as a 5-star. So losing your pity, you could get Dia now, along with Tainari, and as long as everyone else. Sino, on the other hand, what's up, I guess. But let's see, the next two. What are the next two characters actually? I'm not sure. I forgot. Oh yeah, and then there's this being like you could submit musical scores, perform new pieces, and discuss and share the art. I went to the page. It's so beautiful, and I wish it was permanent. Oh yeah, Ayaka and Shenhe with Mika. Do I care for Mika? No. I mean, if I want to have a broken comp, I guess getting Ayaka could be good, but honestly, I don't know. I'll probably, oh my gosh. I'll probably wait until like the next stream just to see what's going to be released, because there is a character, some characters I'm just waiting on, like Zhongli, maybe Raiden too, just to get the Archons, because I do want to get the Archons. And I think I have enough for 2 sparks to get to hard pity, so I'll be guaranteed at least one of them. Yay! But until then, I think I'm just gonna. So, anyway, I think with that, my rambling being done, thank you all so much for watching. The next stream will be tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST, where I actually play some more Hogwarts Legacy to continue the, like, just, you know, those side quests, Nelly and everything. Just a chill stream, you know, just to start off the week. But yeah. And until the next stream or video, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye!